What's up, MPX addicts, and welcome to the MPX mainline, MPX Rehab. Wow, I'm still.
It's Saturday night, yeah.
No, I'm still suffering from last Friday. You know, where you were absolutely right. 2 shows. That's all it took. But welcome to MPX
And now you're
Rehab.
gonna fuck everything up.
I am your host, the hashtag certified Mark J. Williams, here with my co-host, as always.
The voice of the MPX addicts, Kyle Smith, on MPX Rehab. See how it works?
Hey, no, that works. But this week, we are continuing the Rookie of the Year 2022 series, in which we have the second of the 2022 graduating class here with us, the judge, Jake Lindsay.
That's right.
And, of course...
And the previous rookie.
That's right.
And, of course, he brought a special guest with him, the previous winner, the 2021 Rookie of the Year winner, that guy, Red Chambers.
Saturday Night Savior.
It's not Saturday night.
Okay, fine. Thursday Night Savior.
Or Savior, you know, whatever.
Just Savior, yeah.
But
Does that mean you're going to start doing this when you come out?
This last weekend was a pretty
You're going
incredible...
to strike the cross pros.
Just mine.
God, you're going to start doing the Raven thing, aren't you?
Yep.
You have to wear the jorts.
Yeah. So please, bring back Time Warp just so I could see that. That'd be great.
It's like, don't get me wrong, Wesley as Raven was fun, but
That
I
was
see
good.
him as Raven, complete with the flock.
I'll be
He
punk.
could have.
I'll be
I was
punk.
going to say, he could
I'll
have a
be
good
punk.
flock.
I'll be punk.
But, so yeah, this last weekend was a very incredible time for wrestling. Texoma Pro had their, in one night, no intermission. They had the Texas Championship returning, because I thought it was, the first time it was there, but no, it's just being brought back.
Oh, you messed up again.
Oh, Tony corrected me on that. I've never been to Texoma Pro before that. But yeah, it's like they had the return of the Texas Championship, and the tournament as a whole was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's like there were some people I hadn't seen before, but for the most part, there were a lot of times in which it was like weird alternate universe of MPX, because it was all MPX guys in the ring.
Yeah, true.
Because it's like we did start the night with Mr. Wobble taking on the Gatekeeper with that.
No.
Oh?
No, go ahead. Sorry. Was that out loud?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
sorry.
No burying wrestlers.
What do you have against Gatekeeper, bro?
No, that's not my issue.
I like Gatekeeper because honestly, he had this kind of Bray Wyatt Sting thing going, with a little bit of emo James Johnson, because he had the doctor mask and everything. And he was actually pretty good. Honestly, I've only seen Wobble wrestle a few times. I think he's better now than he has been, but it is up to other people. You weren't there, huh?
I didn't say anything.
But it is up to other people to
words come
decide
out?
whether they like it or not. I am not going to make anybody, like somebody they don't want to like. Then we had, of course, the Mad Prince, Tommy Prince, taking on Red Chambers, that guy, in the second match of the first round. And this one was actually kind of fun. And I swear, I'm watching it, I'm going, it's like, didn't they do this match at MPX?
Maybe a couple times.
Yeah.
It's like I'm watching spots, and I'm like, I swear I've seen them do this.
Every time me and Tommy wrestle.
Yeah.
But the spot that caught everybody's attention, of course, was the fact that you were in a 2-on-1 match, of course, as you were facing both Tommy and Hilda.
That's some BS, man.
I know exactly why I should be the #1 contender, because I had to wrestle 2 people in one match. Just saying.
You'll have to go through Barrett Brown first, again.
I already beat him once.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's got other other big friends of his own at
Like
Texoma. So
Wobble?
Yeah, no, there's not.
not after the end of that show.
Oh, yeah.
But then we also had the final boss, Exodus Prime, taking on Malik Mayfield. I've never seen Malik Mayfield before this, and honestly, I like him a lot. Apparently, he had been at Texoma Pro before.
Sure.
What?
Me too.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the best guard dog to ever hide behind you decided he had to go off.
I know, you don't like Wobble either. It's okay.
But yeah, Exodus Malik, that was actually a really good match. Exodus learning real quick that he had to not underestimate his opponents in this tournament because they were chosen for a reason. And yeah, but in the end, it was Exodus that came out on top on that one.
They chose Hilda for you for a reason?
Yes.
Something there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Hilda wouldn't have kicked out if Tommy didn't break it up. So.
Yeah, Yeah, he would have had that match. Unfortunately, Tommy took the match.
Sure did.
And then we also had Rip Tyler, who who we are big fans of,
Yes.
regardless of what some people seem to think. Taking on Kari Wright, and this match was actually really good too. I was a little disappointed that he was taking on that Kari and Rook were going 1-on-1 because I was hoping that Rook would make it to the second round. But unfortunately, yeah.
The reincarnation of excellence
The
did what he should have done.
excellence.
It's
Yeah,
all
he
flag
did
was
win the
there,
match, and honestly, it was a hell of a match. These two going at it, I enjoyed every moment of it. It was really good.
Courtney is cherry sours.
And then we had a break from the tournament in which we got to see Dale Springs, the golf daddy, or whatever the fuck he calls himself.
Golf father.
Jesus
Golf
Christ.
father.
Jesus,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
your
Whatever.
job.
Whatever.
Dale Springs. He's good.
Dale's
Is
good.
he
And he's
though?
also
He
the golf
is.
daddy,
Is he?
so-
Or is he just mostly character, based around the most boring sport?
No, I like him. I like Dale
But
Springs.
taking on the Perfect Storm, Tim Storm,
Get these
and
things away from me.
this was,
They are sin. They are sin.
yeah, right? Although that batch, unfortunately, it's kind of a crapshoot. Some of them don't have citric acid in them, so they're just balls of sugar. And that's it.
You trying to give me diabetes, Jay? What are you doing, man?
Oh, no, I didn't. I was not a fan of it when I saw that. But,
He likes red balls in his mouth. That's okay.
Whoa.
That's why I like him so much.
an apostrophe S on
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I couldn't see this.
There you go.
I have the 2 Ds and the 1. I got you.
You got 2 Ds.
I mean, don't tell anyone.
You're talking about Texoma. What do you want me to do?
yeah, you weren't there, I know. So, but they were, so, hey.
Yeah.
Dale Springs, Tim
there.
Storm, great match.
Happy.
Tim Storm, of course,
Oh,
the Texas legend, former NWA champion, taking away the win almost easily. Then we got to the second round, Exodus Prime versus Tommy Prince. Exodus took this one. I mean, we've seen Exodus versus Tommy before, and it's always a good match. It really is, because these two guys, it's
can
the
see
whole
that.
thing of they have no regard for their own well-being, and that can make the match look really incredible. But Exodus coming away with the win on this one. Then Kari versus Mr. Wobble, and Mr. Wobble coming away with the win, barely. And then Exodus and Kari doing, what they do is civil disorder, beating the crap out of Wobble at the end.
Thank you, too.
And then we had the championship, the Texoma championship match, as Shane Taylor was
Jesus
actually supposed
Christ,
to.
bro.
What do you say?
Patrick, what are you doing, man?
It's Patrick.
Dwight
Dude,
didn't
you've
wanna
had
know.
too
Got a
many
mic.
Michelobes, man.
No,
Just
please.
cut it off.
What are sounds you expect? Okay. So what are you talking about?
You need a parental
Wobble
guide,
got beat
Patrick.
up. That's great.
Phenomenal.
You can talk about that more if you want.
Shane Taylor match. That's what we're
Shane
on.
Taylor.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember who he was supposed to be taking on. It was announced, but I just honestly.
Holiday or something like that?
Oh, Richard Holiday?
Boom.
Yeah,
There we go.
Richard Holiday. But
MLW superstar.
Yeah, him.
Holiday couldn't make it. So instead, Robert Langdon called in a little bit of assurance, and we got to see one of our guys who, honestly, in my opinion, should be a part of the 2022 Rookie of the Year class, but he didn't debut at MPX. Stonewall Remsen. Remy. It's good to see him in the ring finally.
You can add anybody to this running. I'm going to win it. Sorry. Thank you, Kyle.
Facts.
That's right.
It's very true.
We
I
still
have
got like
him
two
under
or
my wing.
we still have 2 or 3 more that we have to go through for this year.
The kid.
And Nasty Nick.
Metroid.
Okay. Nasty. Nick is. I like Nick. He's all right.
He's good people.
He is good people.
He's nasty.
That's why he's good
Nasty.
people.
But yeah, it's like this match. Honestly, it's like Shane Taylor, big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remy, or Stonewall. Sorry, it's really hard to call him that by any other name. But Stonewall, dude is almost as big in every dimension. He was
Yeah.
at least as tall as him.
It's a
He
big
was, he's pretty buff to begin with, and he was tossing Shane Taylor around.
Find that hard to believe, but
No,
okay.
really, it was happening. It wasn't absolutely perfect because, certain things weren't being agreed upon, apparently. But it still looked, it was like, it was the whole thing of somebody could actually do this.
Red gets all the
He does.
pussy. Jesus.
Especially black, apparently.
Yeah.
Whoa. No comment.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into the last episode of MPX Rehab. We have just been canceled.
So much mayhem.
I'm almost pretty sure we have done way worse. Just saying.
So am I, yeah.
I think we've done worse the last time
I was gonna say last time you were here. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like Shane Taylor's still coming away with the win, of course. But it was still, honestly, Stonewall Remsen trained initially at the MPX Event Center by Stephen Kirby. So, he, of course, had that base. He's learned a few things from...
But then he left.
He learned a few things from League of Lions. I'll give him that. And he has been tearing it up on the Texas scene, as far as Texarkana and everything. Just going out there and tearing it up.
He's wrestled in, I think, more states than I have already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like, this dude knows how to hustle.
Yeah. Good for him.
It's like he's not even like 6 months in, and I think he could start pulling off seminars at this point. But then again, he's a professional coach too. So, but then of course we had the main event, Final Boss Exodus Prime, Mr. Wobble, Jay Strong going 1-on-1 for the Texas Championship. But of course it wasn't 1-on-1. If civil disorder's involved, it's never going to be just 1-on-1. Because there was the, like I said, the initial Corey Wright thing happening with their last match. And as soon as...
Apparently that's for you. What? I don't know. It's for you.
When you're done with him.
Yeah. When you're done with Remy.
God, you're
It's
worse than
it's
Kyle.
no longer Envy. It's Remy now.
You're worse
You
than
have a
Kyle.
thing with the E's, don't
I'm
you?
already-
Remy, Envy. It's just
Remy, it starts with an R, dude.
No, but the end sound. Thank you,
the
Red.
ending sound, Bubba.
Thank you.
Sorry.
This
I
is
happen
why
to like
he's
to,
your teacher.
Fuck me, right?
I happen to like to support my friends, It's one of the reasons I'm like, hey, we should get Jake Lindsay on the show.
I'm sorry. This
That's
is.
right.
I'm sorry. Have you not learned this is wrestling? Fuck your friends.
Except you, buddy.
That's apparently what you're saying I'm doing, so. But, yeah, no, it's like Exodus, of course, attacking Wobble before the match and just throwing everything he can at Wobble to try and defeat him. But, of course, all the red flags were there that Wobble was going to come away with the win, and he did. It was, although apparently...
All the red flags. Jesus. So rough. I
It's
like
a-
Wobble.
It's a literary term.
Richter's not here. We're not talking about red flags anymore.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
That man be posting
But-
on Facebook.
You immediately regret joining the show, don't you?
Wobble
I love it.
winning with a roll up, and apparently nobody told him that he was going to be winning the belt.
No.
And nobody told him what was going to be happening after he won the belt either, because he's celebrating, telling the Texoma fans that this win is for you for believing in me, because apparently for 4 years he has not won a match at Texoma.
Since 2018, winless.
And
So whoever took over booking was dumb. For 4 years before, they were doing good.
remember, ladies and gentlemen, all statements.
You'll still get it, not me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. That's why I'm saying it. I'm trying to push people towards messaging the page rather than just me.
Oh, okay.
Waking up to nasty grams is not fun. But yeah, Barrett Brown, 50 caliber Barrett Brown comes out, congratulates Wobble on his win, and says, it's like, and consider this my challenge, and then just beats the crap out of him.
See, even Barrett is smart. Barrett's finally gotten tired of it.
We'll see. But let's go ahead and get to the show that you were actually.
Oh,
at,
God.
rather than just
Wait a
the
minute.
other
So I'm sorry. You had to hear Wobble's song 3 fucking times?
Yep.
Jeez.
actually.
Fuck!
Well,
Yeah.
if you think about it, 6, really.
'cause he won.
I have,
Oh,
no,
every
I
time.
have
fuck
no
that.
problem with the Wobble song to begin with. It's the intro to the song that he's got, the dark, it's
What
the
is it,
Undertaker
Sting?
coming
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sting. What the fuck?
No, it's Wobble. We're going to shake our asses for you.
No.
Yeah. It's like, he's a nice guy. I like him. I
I did too.
You know, it's like I know he's not always the best, but then again, there are a lot of guys who are considered quote unquote greats in the business that really weren't that good.
Go on.
John Cena.
Hey,
No,
Wait a minute, sir.
No.
Hey, wait a minute. Now I'll be honest.
Calm down,
I used to
everybody.
hate
Joke.
Cena too, but he's actually good.
Joke.
we do not diss on the prototype, sir.
God, the prototype was great. Prototype was amazing. Thugonomics John Cena was amazing. After that, it went to shit. But
It's because he got the he got the championship nerf. You
Yeah.
know? All right, Cena, you can pick 5, maybe 6 moves. You can only do those every match. Because look at every major champion that's ever had it. Randy Orton, he's got his moves of doom. Hulk Hogan had his. Undertaker.
to
had
be
his.
fair, if you look at wrestling in general, and especially bigger guys like that, they all have that. They all have their 5 or 6 moves that are great, and then sometimes they go in. Because look at Orton. To me, and I know people hate it, Orton is great. Orton is phenomenal. Yes, he has the same moves over and over sometimes, but he also doesn't, and he can adapt. Like, it's amazing.
No, and that's what I love. Is like honestly, they all really can.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm just
Look at John Cena's U.S. Open title reign. That was amazing.
Yeah, and of course there's when John Cena debuted the 6th move of doom.
What, the springboard stunner.
Yeah.
No, the punch.
Oh,
that
that was after.
Elias.
That was after.
That was after
He
the
said
U.S. Open.
Yeah, but they made the whole thing about he made that whole big thing about the 6th move of doom. I swear to God, he was trolling everybody. That was the whole point.
Of course.
It's John Cena.
Anyways, MPX.
Yeah. Back to let's get to MPX.
Woohoo!
So-
60 minutes in the show, and we're finally what we're here for.
MPX presents Sabotage for 2022. This show was.
And they didn't play Sabotage by BC Boys. I'm a little
Oh,
disappointed.
apparently they,
Oh, they did?
It was
They
the
played
very
it before
first
we
song.
got in.
Ah.
Show up on time, Kyle.
And at the end of the show, it played it one more time.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah. It's like they didn't play it when I was listening at the start,
Yeah.
but yeah, we had honestly, it's like we had 2 Pick Your Poison matches, which the name escaped me on Mainline. So thank you for catching that.
Of course. I gotta fix everything.
And of course we had
Even drunken out of it, I gotta
honestly,
fix
it's
it.
like this whole, except for the MPX Tag Team Tournament finish, everything here was almost just completely grudge matches of some sort.
I mean, you could argue that the Boys and Lost Boys do have somewhat of a history and a grudge.
True. I mean, the last time that the Boys and Lost Boys met each other in a tag team tournament for the titles,
Yeah, see?
went in a different
It
direction.
Welcome,
happens.
boys. Just put that out there now. You wouldn't have those titles if it wasn't for us. Period.
Facts.
We attacked Sky and Jason. We attacked Mikey and Matt. What else do you want? Those were our titles, actually.
Didn't the
honestly.
Mikey and Matt thing happen after their match, though?
We attacked them the week before as well. We were in their heads. Mikey was too worried about me getting with his fiance. He was too worried about that.
Yep.
Matt's too
Hey, at
worried
least
about
you said fiance
cheese.
this time. Rather
Yeah,
than
Matt's
not.
Too worried about cheese and who's that guy he doesn't like?
Oh, yeah, Tommy D.
Tommy Dean!
God.
Speaking
I hate
of
that
which,
guy, too.
The first match of the night was one of the Pick Your
I was gonna
Poison
say, how do
matches,
y'all feel?
As Tatum Manning had chosen for the final boss Exodus Prime his opponent Tommy Dean, and we've seen this match before. Exodus Prime, Tommy Dean. Tommy almost took the MPX Addicts Championship, but of course, this was when Exodus was starting to have trouble retaining, and so therefore he, started to take other roads, I guess.
Words not flow right for
No.
you.
I'm trying to think.
Brain not word right tonight.
'Kay.
I am iSmart, SMRT.
Me too.
I just killed my fiance.
It's been a long fucking day.
But this match, honestly, it was as incredible as you would expect a Tommy Dean Exodus Prime match to be. Exodus Prime coming away with the win in the end, and what happened after the match was pretty incredible too. As Richard Hill came out and basically said, "Tommy, you have been losing on a losing streak here for a while now."
Not
Although
wrong.
I don't think it's so much a while
welcome.
now as just like
Thanks to him as well.
his last 3 matches.
It's all, hey, it's wrestling. It's all about what have you done lately.
Hey, what are you doing?
But Red Dog wants to say hi to Red Chambers. And George.
But yeah, Richard coming out, stating facts,
Yeah.
stating truth, and
Yeah.
wanting, because we've said it before, and a lot of addicts have said it before, Tommy's kind of our home.
Mm-hmm.
Yet Tommy Dean hasn't really proved himself lately. So he's got to re-prove himself to the addicts and to MPX management. And what a better way to do that than, go out and die on the purge.
Yeah, because he,
I wasn't. gonna wrestle.
Richard basically
Me
pushed
neither.
him and said that it's like basically I want ultra violence from you, Tommy, if you're going to take on Masada at the purge. And fuck yes.
It's going to be amazing. Look, let's be honest. Tommy Dean, he's going to look even more better with skewers just sticking out of his head. It's going to look great.
Why would anybody agree to that?
It's not
Why
that
would
bad.
anybody agree getting slammed onto a mat thousands and thousands of times?
Death wishes.
Because it's fun.
Some of us like to die. It's okay. But no, Tommy Dean, obviously going to bring the excessive violence part.
Mm-hmm.
But he's, again, like you said, it's the ultra-violent man beast, Masada. That's something that Tommy Dean really hadn't been in the ring with before.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Dean wanted more death matches, and he got it, and it's going to be great to see.
He may have found out the meaning of be careful what you wish for. But then we had the second Pick Your Poison match, this one between Casey Clay and Aaron Eagle. Aaron Eagle chose Casey Clay's, the true hero Casey Clay's opponent in the Tommy Becker.
Hockey fight.
Bow chicka bow chicka bow now chicka chicka bow now now now.
Is that it?
Life. Yeah, that's it. It's the gimmick, dude.
Okay.
You guys
You just didn't do the strut, though. I was a little confused.
I don't know. It's like,
You want I can do the show right now. Right here.
it's like
Right in
they're
all
sit-
this room that we
They're,
have.
they're sitting here dancing and singing to Backstreet Boys and everything like that. They're a little out of sync.
Yeah.
Screw Mikey.
I'm just like,
He's in the doghouse.
Yeah.
when he grew the mustache, I'm like, is he going to turn heel? Are we getting out of sync?
I like how there's maybe 5 people that know what you're talking about.
And it's all the people who are actually in matches at that show.
Yeah.
But, Tommy Becker, Casey Clay. We've seen it before, and Casey was right. Casey did say that he had never beaten Tommy Becker before in the ring and everything. So he was, looking forward to actually kicking his ass. Unfortunately, Aaron Eagle decided he had to come out and be on commentary.
Cherry sours.
And,
You heard Tyler. He was phenomenal on commentary.
was he though?
That's what Tyler Foster says. Tyler Foster seems very trustworthy.
Yes, very.
Nothing but respect for that man.
See?
That's right.
This is the same fucker that decided to burn down the VIP lounge.
Yeah. No, it was a loose cigarette somebody left in the VIP lounge.
MVP?
Yeah.
Complete accident.
Ballin'.
Burned down our studio too, remember? Right, Kyle?
Sure.
But Aaron Eagle interfering in the match. Casey Clay losing to an ankle lock because he's already coming back from the injury and after being attacked by Aaron
So
Eagle.
still not getting revenge for losing his MPX title.
No, not
So-
yet. No.
We'll-
Listen,
we'll-
if he
we'll-
wants
we'll
revenge,
get
he should
another
go after
hockey
Brent
fight.
McKenzie,
Yeah.
okay?
It's like, well,
Yeah, but Brent kind of left. Brent said, "Screw the wrestling business," and left. So
he had his last hurrah at Purple Rain. It was a hell of a hurrah,
Yeah.
but he had his last hurrah.
half a
And then we had the match that I'm sure y'all have been like, would you just fucking get to it with the Sons of Mayhem taking on
Love the name, by the way.
50
Thank
caliber
you.
Barrett Brown and the Bear Fighter Dimitri Alexander.
which still doesn't make sense. His name is Bear It. Why is he teaming with him? Does not make sense.
He's a little cub, that's why. He's a little short,
I
small
love
cub.
I love how Barrett looked at you and said, "Ha ha ha! No one's ever told that joke before."
I'm sorry, but it's true. It's a fact. I guess so.
Yes,
I
but
guess
even Barrett Brown is
so.
saying that you,
So Dimitri, I guess, according what you just said, he's okay with cubs.
Yeah.
It's the big bears he doesn't like.
That pose a threat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense.
and those in a certain community are going to find that exchange hilarious.
Yep.
Dimitri loves bears.
He's gonna
Loves
kick
to-
your
That's
ass.
it. Dimitri loves bears. He loves to wrestle with them too.
You know who
Gets all
he
oiled up and
hates?
shit, right?
Dimitri hates Daniel Bryan.
Dude,
That is very true.
He hates Brian Danielson. with,
does.
burning passion.
The American Dragon, one of the worst wrestlers ever. I
Oh,
heard him
yeah.
say it.
I honestly heard him say it too.
Multiple times.
It's a good thing he is working right now.
Who?
Dalton.
Dalton.
Yeah.
Where?
Dalton Gaines.
Oh, Dalton.
Hey,
He's
Dalton,
in
don't get me
Facebook.
started.
It's good, Dalton. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
How's Barrett's arm? That's the real question.
Yeah, like I said, so it's like you got the Welcome to Wrestling spot
That's
from
right, I
two
did.
of the guys with toughest chops.
Yeah, with two Texas, big names in Texas.
Which,
and I'm
let's
pretty
go ahead and
proud
go
of
there. Which one was better?
that. So, as I said, yeah, they weren't great. Not great and like fucking hurt. Obviously. Duh. But like they didn't tickle for sure. But in the fact that Barrett had more quantity, but Dimitri had the quality. I got chopped 26 times. 5 of them were for Dimitri only. 21 were from Barrett.
It's because Barrett does those fucking
The
machine gun chops. Yeah.
26 times. There's 36 total in the match.
Yes, Courtney, yes, you do.
No, we don't.
I can just imagine as soon as he gets hit, he's like,
Oh, I was counting them in my head.
Yeah. Courtney says that what she's hearing is that she needs to clip
Nope.
that for
Let's be honest. We should stop clipping things because then clips get sent out and they're misinterpreted.
Daniel Bryanson, and this is
Brian Danielson.
whatever. Brian Danielson.
There you go.
Is Dimitri's least favorite wrestler.
Yes.
What was in your Red Bull, sir?
Not enough good stuff.
But in the end, it was a combination of sake.
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 I'm out.
Chug it, dude.
I'm busy.
Chug it, man. You can do it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Good stuff, huh?
Sheesh. What is this? What's the
I was gonna say, let me see what it is.
14% by alcohol.
Yep.
Oh, I'm
Dude,
busy.
come on, man.
I'm busy.
But
Sake.
yeah, in the end, it was a combination of the Red Flosion and
God.
a hollow point to poor Jacob here.
Hey. To my brother, fuck you, dude. All right?
What'd he say?
He goes, Jacob has always had a weak chest. He needs to toughen it up. Sake slaps as well. Fuck you, James.
But
Fresh and light.
Drink it, bitch. Come on, you don't have to drive. I'm driving.
There's a
I was gonna say,
government warning on
You can
here.
take a
There's a
sip.
government warning on every bottle of
Is there?
alcohol. Yes.
I've never
They have
seen
to.
it.
The Surgeon General.
You don't have to show me.
Drink it, Red.
No,
We're
there
taking
is
a
government
detour
warning.
show until Red.
Holy
drinks
shit.
the
Didn't know
sake.
either.
Yeah, I didn't.
Drink the
I was
sake.
kind of shocked
There
too.
you go.
Drink the sake.
It's
Now.
a Japanese rice wine.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, drink it. Oh my God.
All right.
but yeah, things didn't end so well for you, did they, Jacob?
It's all right.
Wimpy
Listen,
ass.
I'm 8 months in, and I got to work Barrett Brown. I think I'll be okay.
No, that's actually pretty incredible. And it's like honestly, like I said, last
Rookie of the year.
I didn't get to say it on Rehab because we didn't have Rehab last week. But honestly, your singles match with Barrett Brown was honestly some of the best match work you've done since debuting. And
That's all Barrett
considering that's a high bar to clear for you, dude. That is a really high bar for you to clear. And I was like, but then again, that's also part of what Barrett Brown does. He brings out the best in people,
Yep.
even wobble.
We'll see.
Yeah.
August 5th.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's when they're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we had, continuing on the Pick Your Poison matches, as Casey Clay chose for Aaron Eagle to take on Sam Stackhouse.
Whose house?
Kirby's house.
Stackhouse.
Kirby's house.
Thank you.
Period.
There we go.
I'm surprised y'all didn't rush
Good
out
boys.
and attack Sam as soon as he...
We
thought
thought about it, but he's not a former champion, so he's not worth our time.
He's never held a championship there.
Yeah,
not
but it
worth
wasn't
our
supposed to be
time.
revenge for...
It'll come.
It'll come.
Sam Stackhouse ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
I was gonna be
Not
there next
fast,
week.
anyways.
I love you.
He's gonna hurt you.
Oh my God, that was great.
He's such a nice guy, but he will.
I
hurt
know he
you.
is. I know he is. He's a great guy.
But yeah,
Someone asks, when's the next hot wing challenge, Red?
That's a good question.
Fucking Pringles, dude.
Oh, They have Hot Ones Pringles now.
Really?
Jeez, really?
Yeah.
Dude.
That sounds great.
Sunday
the
afternoon.
salsa verde ones are awesome.
They're fantastic.
The
Like,
other one they have is absolutely dog shit.
So we got that from the bar on Sunday night, and he gave me some as I'm like super fucked up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take these, and I eat them. I'm sitting there, and for some reason my fucking mouth just fucking traveled to fucking hell and back, and it was terrible. I hated it so much. I'm sitting there just like making it in.
I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, that seems to be a problem with Pringles. Sometimes they'll have really absolutely fantastic flavors, and other times they'll have mint chocolate Pringles for some
Ooh,
stupid fucking
Those
reason.
were actually, if you froze them, weren't bad.
frozen.
It's almost
Yeah.
like a Thin Mint then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, because I tried them when they first came out, and I'm just like, these are not good.
I wonder if the mint threw it off, because Lay's came out with like chocolate potato chips that were
Mhm.
really fucking good.
It
Yeah, they
probably
were.
was the mint, but then again, it's also the fact that Pringles are different from normal potato
Yeah,
chips
true.
to
To
begin
give
with.
point there. Yeah.
So the greeniness kind of got me too.
We digress. Back to
Sam
Stackhouse.
Stackhouse versus Aaron Eagle, hell of a match. Honestly, it's starting to get to the point where. Sorry, I'm watching Rocky beat the hell out of Patrick to get attention. Just started smacking him in the leg like, hey!
Yeah.
Got
my dog's
distracted.
attention
I
whore.
love my dog, but Stackhouse, you know, it's like Stackhouse and Eagle aren't MPX regulars,
Mm-mm.
but I think Stackhouse has been there enough times and long enough that I think we can start to claim him now, like we did with Tommy.
Yeah, maybe a couple more visits, but yeah.
Maybe two more.
Yeah.
Two more. I think he could manage that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the match actually was really, really, really good because you know it told the story of Aaron Eagle, muscle, Sam Stackhouse, power.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, of course, it kind of makes me want to see Sam Stackhouse and Iron Belly team because that'd be fun. Stackhouse is mini me. He's gonna hit me later.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is. He's going to beat the shit out of you later.
That's super funny.
But yeah, but Aaron Eagle coming away with the win after a low blow.
I didn't see it.
According to
Brother's
Sam,
fucking talking shit to you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fucking.
I love it.
according to Sam, you know, he got all the way up in there.
That's the veteran in Aaron Eagle. He knows where to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he knows how to get up in there.
Yep.
Nope.
You right.
All right, you're not a fan of Aaron Eagle either.
I'm okay with him. It's not as much as I hate Wobble, who to me is one of the worst ever.
No, there's way worse.
There are way worse. I don't mean that.
No.
But no, it's one of those where a lot of people have just kind of talked about him, and then I saw him and I just wasn't that impressed. So I think he's got good character work, good
Yeah.
charisma. Just in ring, I'm not
He's a hell
not a
of a
fan yet.
heel.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like I said, it's like people who thought that Aaron Eagle should be a face. I'm just like, why?
yeah. And that's probably why my dislike kind of started. Is the first time I saw him, he was a face. It just didn't. It
didn't
didn't
click.
click. Yeah.
And some people are natural faces, some people are natural heels. It just,
Exodus. Can you imagine seeing Exodus a face? I just don't think
I've
I could.
seen him as a face when he was Player 1 Exodus Prime rather than
Yeah.
Final Boss.
See, and
Which
I
he was
don't-
wearing the Player 1 gear this last weekend.
Exodus is one of those that man, heel. It's best.
Yeah, because when he and Curry were Prime Flight, yeah.
Yep.
Because it was Top Flight Curry, right, and
Exodus Prime.
Exodus Prime. You know, it's like when they were a tag team as faces, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's why I kept expecting that, you know, especially when Curry Wright came in, I thought he was going to come in as a face.
Yeah.
We were going to have the start of a rivalry between the two of them, and then team them up later. But
Right.
we got, you know, Curry joining Civil Disorder right out of the gate. It's been incredible either way. I've enjoyed it. But yeah, Aaron Eagle coming away with that win. Then we had the finals of the MPX Tag Team Tournament.
You're welcome.
The Lost Boys, Immortal Jason Silver, Texas Chainsaw, Sky de Lacrimosa, taking on the Boys, the Mad Prince, Tommy Prince, and Rugged Gabe Wilder. And
With Hilda.
I can't say that
Why not?
because I was told not to, remember?
It says it on your
So,
sheet.
you know,
With
don't.
doesn't matter.
I actually don't remember that.
Why
Okay.
can't you say it?
I'm not allowed to say that name.
What will happen?
Yeah,
if you say the
what are
name.
you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
We
Well,
can't say
I-
Hilda. If we say it
You-
3 times, does
you
she
can say
appear?
it.
Hilda.
You
There we
can
go.
say it all you want. You were specifically told you can say it all you want, but
She
I
busts out the
can't.
door.
So it's one of those things.
Even if I'm
boys.
praising
I'm just
her,
trying to get him chopped. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, we know. I'm with you.
it's like, even if I'm praising her, I can't say the name.
Say it once for me, please.
No.
Please.
Nope.
Hey,
Please
you're
spell it.
supposed to
But-
honor our guest request.
Yeah. Can you spell
Yeah,
it?
but this is also self-preservation.
What
so.
about like spelling
Spell it.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, man.
Can you say
No.
the word hill?
Richard.
What's Richard's last name?
Huh?
Yeah.
What's Richard's last name?
Mountain? I don't know.
Jesus
Close
Christ.
is close.
Anyways, tag match. With
But
Hilda.
the Lost Boys decided that they were going to even the odds on that aspect, though, bringing back the Empress of excessive violence, Malin.
Yes.
And honestly, it was great to see her again after a while. I know why she
It
hasn't
was.
been there. Apparently, she still has problems seeing with those contacts in.
I could imagine.
But then again, yeah, those contacts aren't exactly for vision, and
They look great though.
yeah, they look.
They look terrifying as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, the Lost Boys could have had the numbers that they just called Cousin Scooter.
That is true.
Is it cousin Scooter or cousin Otis?
Well, it was supposed
Depends
to
on
be-
the day.
There's a couple of cousins in the thing,
Yeah,
all right?
True,
That's
true,
fair.
true.
Let's be honest. That family, it's a little, but
And it's quite big.
Does anyone hear banjos?
that's a deliverance joke for all the young people.
But it's like with all of that, everything being even on that one, it was looking like it was going to be the Lost Boys. But of course, towards the end of the match, incredible match that it was.
Yes.
But towards the end of the match, Richard Hill comes out and keeps Jason from taking that final blow.
Did he? I didn't
Yeah.
see nothing.
Yeah. Of course you didn't.
I didn't see that.
What happened?
Of course you didn't.
I just saw Silver Fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Daddy Hill's allowed to be out there.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
Daddy Hill.
I know. It's like this.
I love
You
it.
get
It's Daddy Dick, bro.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Dick Mountain.
Definitely not saying that one. Daddy Hill's about the far as I'll go on that one.
Daddy Dick Mountain.
Oh shit.
DDM.
What have we done? What
Please
have we done?
remember, all statements and opinions expressed by hosts or by guests are their own and have no
His
bearing
idea.
on.
His idea. It's on the cue card right there.
It's on the.
Yeah.
I can see
We don't have
all
cue cards for the
James
show.
His idea.
I have it all right here.
And right there.
Patrick's holding it up.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick.
That's his own handwriting, then. But considering Patrick, it makes sense.
Yeah. Makes absolute sense.
But the boys coming away with the win on this one, and honestly, I was kind of expecting it, but at the same time, I'm like was really glad to see it regardless.
It
Bye,
was
Travis.
it was one of those that well, yes, maybe somewhat expected. Adding the whole Malin Hilda thing changed it enough to where it was exciting as fuck. Like it was still the chemistry between these four men are amazing, and then just the little interaction that Malin and Hilda had was also great too, chemistry wise. Like it surprisingly was very well. So no, I enjoyed it, and like I said, it was enough that it worked.
Apparently, the light died.
Scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck just happened?
Why are my lights going out?
That's not kind, James. That is not kind.
Oh damn!
I gotta leave.
You're screwed.
I rolled a 1.
Yep, you're host.
Richard sees that all the time. Though.
Thank you, Travis.
I roll
You
real
are the
poorly
shit.
indeed.
But then we have
Travis Shrewborn, referee of the year.
Does
actually
he
the last
not?
time we had a referee of the year.
I'm gonna be biased.
Like I believe the
Oh,
last
that's
time we had
right,
referee
yeah.
of the year, he did actually win it because the other refs were like, no. Travis has been there like every fucking week.
Yeah,
You're gonna put him over.
Iron Man that shit.
Uh-huh.
Better than that fucking Brennan ref we had that one time. Fuck.
Oh, dude, that
guy
fucking ginger.
sucks.
Oh my god.
Jeez, that guy.
I wasn't
sucks.
even there at that point. He was shit. I could tell. I could
You
feel
heard the
my-
stories.
I could see. I could feel it in my bones.
It's like his first time ever refereeing was like a title match, like a really important one. Too.
And he didn't bring a watch with him.
He sure did. That guy sucked.
But main event, Reincarnation of Excellence, Kari Wright taking on Tatum Manning. This was, of course, Exodus's Pick Your Poison.
No, we don't do that anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
not
Tatum's not
MPX.
allowed to pull it.
Other
He's
shows-
injured. He can't pull it
He
anymore.
he can pull it at other shows, but he can't pull it at MPX.
Whoa.
He'll get canceled.
Oh yeah.
That joke shouldn't have happened, but all right.
Sorry, I started on it and it just would not stop.
I am very happy that the MPX title was the main event.
Yeah.
Even if it's not for the title, champ should always be the main event.
Yeah.
We're good.
But yeah, this one-on-one match between these two, like I said before, it's like all the jokes about him being the bag holder or the coattail rider, everything like that.
Oh,
That was-
everything you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, apparently I got a whole bunch of people in on it too, but all of that is like that was all just messing with the character. Kari Wright is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, this match was well deserved, and it was really, really good. The ending was interesting, of course, with somebody getting receipts.
Someone told you speaking of the mic.
He's really bad about that.
Well, I've only got 3 mics, and I'm trying to make it to where you can hear everybody, and it's more important that you can hear them.
right here.
Just talk just like this. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would you fix the camera? It's like weirdly out of frame.
No one wants to see you. It's fine.
Hey, man.
Not you. You're fine.
Oh, thank you.
Jay. We're cutting out Jay.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, the thing that everyone asks for all the time. Cut Jay out. Cut his mic. Yeah.
It's my shows. That's the funny thing.
Just saying.
Nah,
But
it's our show.
But yeah, it's like the with
Mayhem
Monster
reigns
Hunter Matthew
supreme.
Palmer coming in and pretty much laying waste to Kari Wright so that Tatum Manning can finish the match and win.
Which, how rude of the Monster Hunter, really, if you think about it.
Are you gonna say Kari's not a monster again?
Oh, from what I've heard, he's a monster. Red attests to it, apparently.
Be a monster.
Okay then. But yeah, so it was a good match, good show, all in all. Honestly, a lot of, like I said, a lot of grudge matches. The tag team title match was exciting, and honestly, what are you doing?
They can't hear you.
Fix that. I think that's down. I'm channel 1.
I like how it's 42 minutes in, and it took Travis to be like, hey, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think that just proves nobody wants to hear you. Apparently, Travis wants to hear you.
Weird.
Well, he wants to know, what he's going to be prepared for in about 3 weeks.
Oh, God, that's right.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? What's going on? 3 weeks?
You know what's funny? Technically,
have Travis.
aside from our special episodes
yeah.
and the special Friday episodes that we had in May, that'll actually be show 100 for MPX Rehab.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
And we're having Travis be your special
I know.
guest
No, when
100?
I realized that, I'm like, oh man, it's like we should actually switch like Travis and Carl.
Yeah,
But we
no.
already said it. So
Not at all.
Carl, the guy with the goats.
Carl? That kills people.
Travis forget
Yeah,
100.
just watch the whole series.
Travis
last
for
night
100.
again after a
Hashtag
while.
Travis for 100.
Travis is good for 100.
No, I'm.
He's
No,
been
the
there
reason,
every week.
The reason I was thinking Carl rather than Travis for 100 is because Carl was also on the first show of MPX Radio when I first started doing this.
Well, does
So
that make sense now?
Nah, Travis for 100.
I know, I'm fine with it. It's not a bad choice. It's
Travis
just,
is 100, right? Isn't that something y'all young people say?
No.
He's keeping
No?
it. He's
Doesn't
keeping
say
it
that on-
100.
There we
Keeping it
go,
100.
there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
that's
you
it.
go.
but
But I don't say that.
talking about we talked about last week, and let's talk
No,
about
you
this
just say other
weekend.
stupid shit
We've
like
got
that,
2
you
shows.
Two shows.
2 shows at the MPX Event Center. Red River, we're going to have a lot of really incredible matches. We're going to have Izzy James taking on Brick Savage.
Yeah.
Like that's already going to be pretty awesome. We're going to have a no DQ Oklahoma Championship match between the champion Final Boss Exodus Prime and the number 1 contender from last month, Edge Stone.
And you think he hated? You think he hated holding the MPX XL? He holds a title now called Oklahoma. You know he hates that shit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm surprised that's not in the bag.
Should be. It's Oklahoma.
Fly Def is going to finally be taking on both Bane Bailey and Franco D'Angelo.
We'll see. Maybe.
Maybe Zach's going to be able to get revenge on Franco for what he did to Warren last time.
And maybe Bane's gonna actually stop being a little bitch and actually show up.
I didn't say that.
So
Hot
remember
take.
what you're
Hot
saying
take.
about, please
Show up to your
address
bookings,
all
Bane.
comments.
Address all comments to the page. Don't
like
don't contact me. I'm done with that. I don't want to wake up to that anymore.
If you got a problem
been
with what
nothing
I
but
said,
nice to
come
me.
to me.
Right?
He's been nice to me too. Yeah.
No. I'll still.
He is good.
But,
we like Bane. He's good
But of
people.
course, we're also going to have the main event. As Shane Taylor is going to be taking on Mike Bennett.
A
That's
miracle.
gonna be
Oh,
amazing.
dude. I'm pumped for that.
Yes. There was a match New Texas did last year or 2 years ago. Mike Bennett and Brian Keith. Fucking phenomenal. So great. Went to a time limit draw. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Very hard hitting.
I'm really looking forward to that. This is going to be at the MPX Event Center tomorrow night. Get your tickets. I think it's still $10 a ticket.
510 Harwood Road, Suite D, Bedford, Texas. Be there.
You said
Fucking
to get that
Marks.
D in there, didn't you?
Yeah, he's Sweet D.
Sweet D, man. That's what they call me.
Great minds,
I was gonna say, I was like, damn, perfect.
Let's go. Y'all are just
The one right above his
James.
shirt.
Just messing with my bookings with useless info you randomly come up with.
Yeah, it's
Or
true.
don't quit messing with my booking. I'm not messing with it. That's why I said I'm not going to actually do it.
Our show's gotten better since PR joined, just saying. We actually have guests that want to be here.
And Carl
And
wants
they may
to.
regret it, but they're here.
I've never regretted
Dude, since the Rumble, I've been asking to be on this fucking show.
Yeah, he really has.
I'm not even on the show yet, but I want to be
I
on
just
it.
like talking about myself. It's nice.
it.
Who
You said
doesn't?
no. You said no more.
Sorry, they're in arm's reach. Got long
Well,
arms.
Jesus Christ, you have long arms.
And that's not the only thing that's long.
Yeah, his spirit.
Oh, is that one of your
Let's
songs
hear
that
it.
starts out with the
Yeah.
SBI? It's because of that.
It was all a ploy.
So let's talk about MPX's Condemned.
Like this show.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight. Yeah.
Thank you, Red.
Maybe tonight.
I
Yeah.
really tried not to laugh.
The only actual match that we know is announced is actually the Lumberjack match between True Hero Casey Clay and Aaron Eagle.
They announced Machiko versus Phoebe.
Oh, Machiko
Yeah.
versus Phoebe. Well, that'll be interesting.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Could go either way.
Yeah.
Go Phoebe.
I was going to say,
I
it's like,
agree.
what,
We'll go Phoebe.
that's a matter of opinion. I'll do that. But I'm looking forward to the Lumberjack match. And although I do wonder,
Same.
is
I'm-
it going to be a traditional Lumberjack match or is it going to be an MPX Lumberjack match?
What's the difference?
It's
I'm not sure. I've only been here for
They
8
said
months.
it's wrestlers.
Oh, it's wrestlers?
Yeah, it's not fans.
Oh, it's wrestlers.
Which I'll be honest, it's after the last fan strap match. Yeah, it should always be wrestlers.
Yeah, true,
Fucking
true.
fans don't know what to do.
Well, it's like, what do you always say?
It was we're the fans are the best and worst thing about wrestling.
Yeah.
They're always like, hey, keep the belt buckle, hold just strap only. Fucking girl nailed. I think it was Dave nailed
Yep.
the belt buckle. I was like, oh fuck.
With Dave.
When I was still a fan, I was in a lumberjack match. I don't remember that happening.
It was who was it? It was Dave and who?
It was Dave and Jason.
Oh, Silver. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was actually, I think that was before you started coming to MPX.
Because I was in one with I was one of the fans that got in it with Tatum and whoever was in it.
Yeah. No, it was really bad because the same woman was also, just hanging all over Grandma
Oh yeah,
Silver.
very wasted hanging on Grandma Silver. And we're like,
Now I know what's running around.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And then she
Yeah.
goes outside and pukes all over somebody's car.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. God, I love
pretty sure
wrestling
it
fans.
wasn't in Daddy Hill's car?
Might have been.
Ooh.
Daddy Dig Mountain.
Well, he did have to
DDM.
change cars
Yeah,
after
he
that
did.
sometime.
DDM.
That's funny. But it's a
I'm gonna
wrestler's
get
lumberjack
messages
match.
in the morning. The fuck, Jay?
Casey Clay's in it. Ooh, former champion.
Former champion.
I hope Mikey and Matt are there too. I like beating up on them too. It's a lot of fun.
James, your brother says, guaranteed nobody calls you Sweet D, not once.
Ask his.
Hey, what's up, Sweet D?
ask his.
Hey, there's one.
It's at least one.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I saw. But yeah, then we're also going to have Tatum Manning and Exodus Prime signing the contract for their match at the Purge.
Those always end wonderfully.
Oh yeah, absolutely wonderfully. Honestly, it's like, are we going to see the rise of Exodus Prime to MPX Championship?
Very well could. It's it's the Purge. Anything goes.
Yeah.
No one's safe.
Yeah, true. Does that mean y'all are going to go attack him too?
Who?
Exodus Prime.
He's already a former champion. Why not?
Oh,
Tatum's a former champion and the champion. Why not just fuck them both up?
yeah.
I feel like
It's not that hard.
I feel like the Purge is going to
Just
be
two of
wonderful
us.
for y'all.
Oh, dude, we're
Purge
gonna
is
have.
a
It's
great-
gonna be a great night.
It's like almost built for y'all.
It's going to be mayhem.
Some might say it was built for war.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
another former champ.
Yeah.
But we're also going to have appearing Dmitry Alexandrov, Brixton
Boo.
Shaw.
Okay,
the
cool.
boys will be there.
You're welcome.
Machiko. And, of course, the Sons of Mayhem will be there.
These guys.
And Stackhouse, isn't it? And
Yeah.
Yeah, Stackhouse is there.
Stackhouse is going to be there?
He's on the poster.
Yep.
Look at you.
He's on the
Do
poster.
your fucking
Oh.
research.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's on the poster.
God.
No, that's
damn.
production is supposed to be doing that.
Kyle's so aggressive.
It's the one time
Well, I'm tired of carrying this shit. All right, it's been a long 3 years.
Considering, like the last two MPX main lines and Texoma,
Where were you? Where were you?
Well, we don't count Texoma because I never agreed to that to begin with. Number one. Number two, I've been sick lately. All right, I'm sorry. And a birthday party.
Look at you there. Almost right next to the champ.
Oh, look at that! And then come on.
Aaron Eagle's
I'm
also
sorry.
on the post.
Sam
I mean,
Stackhouse. How
look
big?
at that.
Look at this.
How
Look at
big?
this side. Look at this one side.
That is. It's a very beautiful side.
Y'all can't see it.
It's us, obviously. Duh.
Yeah, the South Oak Cliff match, Greg, yeah.
And Mr. Nasty. You
Oh wait, I
forgot
think they
that.
did an.
Yeah,
I think
Mr.
they
Nasty's
announced
gonna be
another
there.
match too. Yes, they announced Sam Stackhouse versus Mr. Nasty.
Oh
Fight all
shit!
the
Stackhouse
Oh.
versus Nasty. That
Stackhouse
is a
Nasty,
big
Mr.
ass
Nasty.
hoe.
Oh,
That's a
And
big ass hoe to
Stackhouse.
pimp.
Big ass.
That is a big
Okay.
ass hoe to pimp.
he's going to have, that would
600
explain why
billion.
his promo video.
That fucking pimp hand's gonna be super strong.
It better be, it's Stackhouse. If it ain't strong, he's going to lose.
So
But,
there's definitely gonna be a big ass hoe chant, right? Just saying.
Oh, if there isn't.
Big ass hoe. See, it works. It's there. Done.
So yeah, let's
It's
go ahead and get
decided.
to the man of the hour here, of course, Jake Lindsay. Man started
The
training
judge.
in October.
Nope, November 3rd.
November?
Yep, November
I thought it was
3rd.
October.
Nope, November 3rd is the open house.
Research. It's okay.
It was the open house. I remember a week before I was sitting at Chili's with one of my friends, and I said, "Hey, there's an open house." Nope. we met
met
that
at
day.
wrestling.
Yeah.
But that, that makes
I
it
should
even
give it a
more,
shot. Why not?
it's like I've talked to people. They're like, we hate him because he's only been here since late last year and he's already picked up all this shit.
Yeah.
He's an athlete.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at me, dude.
No, and that is absolutely
Look at
true.
this.
You picked up this business and the art of wrestling really, really fucking quick.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
And you have actually just done nothing but impress. I mean, it's like, yeah, you have the usual green issues and everything like
Yeah.
that.
I'm working on every day.
Yeah, and that's also very proven. You've gotten better. And honestly, it's like I said in my my own post about it. I'm excited to watch you exceed all expectations.
Thanks,
on
man.
that. So let's go ahead and start getting to the questions. Of course, we have our stock question of what got you into wrestling as a fan.
Okay, so it's I think September or October 2006. Sitting at my dad's apartment on the floor, flipping through the channels, and I come across a channel where a dude's hanging upside down by his legs from a Titantron, getting his leg smashed in by a chair from Chavo Guerrero. And it was the I Quit match with him and Ray. I saw it and I said, "This is fucking insane. I love it, and I want to do it." So from then on out, it was all I had my dad pirate WrestleMania 22 illegally. I still have the 2 discs at my house, and I watched those probably 100 times.
Good mania.
Really good mania.
I love how you're probably one of the few, and I do say few because there's going to be others, but you're probably one of the few that saw Chavo Guerrero and go, I love this.
I fucking love Chavo Guerrero, dude.
Okay. Was it Chavo Guerrero or was it Kerwin White?
It was
No, it was
Chavo.
Chavo.
Okay,
It was
good.
Chavo.
It was shortly after Eddie died, and he went back to Chavo.
Oh, right,
Yep.
yeah. The only silver lining to Eddie passing is Chavo dropping the Kerwin White thing.
Jesus.
I mean,
What?
is he wrong?
I
Still
said
shouldn't be anyone's death be good, especially
No.
Eddie's. Fuck, I missed
I
that.
said
I
the
missed him a
only.
lot.
Nothing else about it was good.
I hate it when you tell that joke.
But that is the inspiration.
Yeah. Speaking of inspirations, who inspires you as a wrestler and everything like that? I mean, other than Red here.
Oh, that's a hard question. Actually, really, I don't have a specific person really that like inspires me to do this. It's just, I guess, just a dream that I had since I was a kid.
Okay.
So that's the thing I'm striving for.
Going back a little bit to what got you as a fan, what got you to MPX? And then what got you, one, as a fan of MPX, and then two, how did you decide to, like, get into it?
The first thing that I saw of MPX was the Bowling for Soup music video, the Alexa Bliss video. So before I joined, I never really watched independent wrestling or really knew that much of independent wrestling. I went to one show beforehand. It was a VIP show, and it was in July, and it was like a blood, stripes, and scars show, and it was New Jack and somebody else in some Fins Bring Their Own Weapons match.
Jeez.
I was there. I love that.
You were there?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That was the day I had that running with Lance Hoyt, which I'm still coming for you. Lance. I'm coming for you, brother. But, what's up?
I had a run-in with Lance Hoyt in the middle of one of his matches at ACW, threatened to throw me off a balcony.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Well, like, we're sitting at this event, and he has a match. I forgot who he's facing. It was either Keith Lee or Chris Hero, one of the two. And they had this match, and he's beating the shit out of whoever it was on the outside. And we're in this club. And I'm sitting front row right on a bench with two of my other friends. And he walks past me, and I just go, fuck you, Lance. Just like that. Just fuck you, Lance. And he looks at me going, the fuck? What are you doing, kid? I would eat you for breakfast. And the entire time we're just looking at each other. I'm just like start talking mad shit to him the entire time. And he kind of realized like, this kid's just like, you know, just being just a fan, but he knows that, you know, I'm not going to actually beat his ass. So we played off of each other the entire night. And after the show, I went up to him like, hey, I don't mean any of it. Please don't, you know, eat me. Just a fan. I love your work. He goes, I appreciate it. And then we like shook hands or whatever. Met him a year later at another event. I did the same shit. And after the show, I walked up to him like, hi, Lance. I was just a fan and sorry, you know, heckled you last night or tonight. He goes, I remember you from the show a year ago doing the same shit. So I'm like, well, great. Now I have history with Lance Hoyt.
Apparently, yeah, it's like apparently Lance is really good about that, remembering
Yes.
you know, fans about stuff. But yeah. So could you say that Lance is some of your inspiration?
Yeah, I like Lance. He's a good big
Next time
guy.
you see Lance, call him Shadow. He loves it.
Oh yeah,
Also heard
yeah,
he
go for
doesn't
it.
like it.
Oh yeah.
No, he does. He loves it.
Oh, he loves it.
loves
Do it. I want to see this.
Make sure you have
Next
your.
time he just happens to be there, be like, what up, Shadow?
He'll love it. Just go ahead and say it. Thanks, brother.
go live when he does it.
Once I get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, I will.
Everyone go follow Red on TikTok.
Greg asks, who's been your hardest chop that you've gotten so far?
Tommy Prince. And that's a fucking shoot. Okay? So we had a Bob Evans seminar. The first time I ever got chopped. We're in, like, so at MPX, they don't teach chops because Kirby didn't like them. He thought they were cheapy and they were just not worth your time learning. Understandable. I don't like them. Obviously, after last week, I shouldn't. But, hey, what's up, Bobby? But my first chop was we started doing this spot for Bobby's like, you guys do this, work the heat in the corner, he says, whatever.
"Thank you."
And Prince was working heel. So he backs me in the corner and he's giving me these strikes. And then Bobby just goes, chop him. And I go, what? And then just, without warning, Tommy, before they fixed his chops, were Tommy, I love you to death. But they were shit, buddy. Because what he would do is, he would cup like this, but as soon as he connects, he'd flatten out,
Yep.
and it hurt so bad,
Oh,
so bad.
Painful.
He chopped me like 3 times. I'm like, can we stop this, please? I would take Dimitri and Barrett over Tommy any day.
You're like, nope, don't like that.
No more of that, please. Oh, geez, that's just. Yeah.
Bowling for soup sucks. You suck, Patrick.
Exactly.
I think you're going to be in the minority
I
on
was
this
like,
one, Pat.
oh.
So you were talking about the Bob seminar and everything like that. How far were you into training before you even did that?
Bob, when was that seminar? When was your nephew's birthday?
Like February or March, something like that.
Jeez.
So it was actually before the Rumble. It was
Okay.
before you turned heel.
So it was February.
Yeah, early February.
Wow.
Damn,
3 months in. Yeah,
that's crazy.
it's funny because he
It
asked.
also explains a lot too, though.
It was funny because he asked a question during the seminar. He goes, "We're going around, introduce yourselves, to how long you've been doing this, yada yada yada. We're going in a circle. I'm last." I go, "My name's Jacob. Been doing this for 3 months." He goes, "All right. Never say you've been doing this for 3 months. Always add 6 months on or something like that. For you, a year."
Right.
Okay, cool, yeah, whatever.
Cool, yeah.
Cool. He goes, and then like we did the whole seminar, and he goes, 3 months ago, yeah. He goes, "We'll keep at it. Appreciate it."
Carl says he taught Tommy that.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
This is why Travis is better.
And this is why Travis is guest 100.
Right, that's right.
It just worked out that way. That's why he's guest 100.
So you were talking about being an athlete and everything like that. What did you like do in high school and everything like that?
I was in band.
Really?
Yeah,
Not even in sports
so
really?
I wanted to play football so bad in middle school because that's what all the cool kids did.
Thank you.
So, 6th grade, all the coaches would put us in the gym, and they're like, "We're gonna call out positions for football next year. If you want to do the position, stand up. We'll write your name down." They go down the list. It's a quarterback, running back. They get to wide receiver. I've always been tall. I've always been on a little bit of the heavier side, but I can move for my size. And I can catch a football really well.
Yep.
So it's like, I want to be wide receiver. Why not? I'll give it a shot. I stood up. And then my coach, Coach Sloan, goes, "Lindsay, sit down." So I sit down. Next position they called was tight end. My friend's like, "Dude,
Yep.
tight ends are bigger
Do
wide
that.
receivers.
Exactly.
Do that." I stood up. He goes, "Lindsay, sit down."
It's because they wanted bigger offensive line.
Yeah, and then they're going through the list. Go offensive lineman. I stay seated. Next thing you know, I hear, "Lindsay, stand up." And I stayed sitting. I didn't stand up. I go, "No, I don't want to play. If I don't want to do what I want to do, I'm not playing." So I joined band, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah.
Was in it for 7 years. Did jazz band and everything.
Nice.
What'd you play?
The bass trombone.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
And what's that?
I was a
What were you
drummer.
gonna say
If it
something?
makes you feel
Yeah,
better,
brother.
they made me play center in 8th grade, and I looked like this.
That's great.
Wow.
Centers have to be fat.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
One of our centers was a small guy. He was very built,
Yeah.
but he was super quick.
I can tell.
But he was super quick, so it worked.
Yeah.
It's like I was going to say, but this is Red we're talking about. He's not built, unfortunately.
For
Yeah.
war,
I was gonna say you're built for war, though, right?
for war.
Yeah. So like the year goes on, 7th grade happens and everything, and our head coach comes to me and goes, "I really want you on the team." I go, "Listen, I appreciate it, but I don't want to be just some lineman. I know it's a part of the team, but I just don't want to do it. All right. That's why I'm in wrestling. I have a spotlight. I'm not just some normal big guy on the in a line with 4 other guys dudes that look just like you. I stand out. I'm different. That's why I want the spotlight, because I'm a stingy bitch." So he goes, "I want you on my team." I go, "I don't want to be a lineman." He goes, "How about we put you on defense? We'll have you as like the linebacker, and you just have to kill whoever has the ball." I go, "Sounds more like it."
That works.
So,
Scares you a little bit.
so the
ain't
first
blocking
the
that.
first
Like, aren't
week
you
of
around the
school,
same age?
He's actually older than me.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell it's the baby face. Love my genetics. It's great.
That's
But,
why I said wear the sunglasses, because, yeah.
But so the first week of training happens in 8th grade. It's raining outside. I just bought new cleats. I didn't want to run on them. I just didn't. So the coach was like, "Just take them off and run barefoot." So we had this field called the minefield. It was where they practice shot put. So there's holes everywhere.
Yeah, run barefoot. That's smart.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. It was perfectly fine. We're doing gassers, and I clip my foot on a hole, shatter my heel, heel bone, not my ankle, my heel bone, and it fucking hurt.
Yep.
Out for the entire season. Didn't get to play, so I'm just gonna stick to bands. I can't get hurt in that. So I stuck with bands.
I was hoping he's gonna be like, and then I got hurt.
Right. So then I was carrying him one day, and I tripped downstairs, and I was out for the whole band year.
Yeah.
Greg asks, Jacob and Red, who came up with the Sons of Mayhem name and the song?
So we were told that if we're gonna do this tag team thing, we need a cool name. And since we are Kirby's last protege and one of Kirby's last graduates, to do something centered around him. So we said, okay, we'll figure it out. And we're sitting there one day and we just thought of, let's do something with Mayhem. So we're thinking, okay, no, we can't do kids because that's taken by that camera kid. God, I hate that guy. Just kidding. Love you, Dalton.
I was gonna say, he used to be your best friend.
He's still he's.
I was going to say, it's like, that's your little brother, dude.
But we figured out Sons of Mayhem, and we liked the way it sounded. It's very, it just rolls off the tongue, works, and the music.
Wasn't it?
It was all you,
Oh,
because
yeah,
we were listening to No More Rockstar one day.
I got. So, you know how you get like a weird obsession with a song for like a week or two? That's what happened with this. I got a weird obsession with Nickelback Rockstar again.
Okay.
And then, was it Gabe?
Yeah, it was Gabe. Yeah.
Gabe found this version of it, and we're like, all right, looks like we're
So,
going with
because
it.
he was like, I want to use this. I'm like, it's too slow. I'm like, if we could find a metal version, like how Kirby had the metal version of Love Me Like You Do. I was like, if we can find a metal version, it would be perfect. And then Gabe goes, with his rugged mind goes, I got the perfect thing for you. There you go.
And it came out like a month or two.
Yeah, it
ago.
literally came out like 2
Nice.
weeks before we
Nice.
debuted the song, so it was perfect timing.
That is awesome.
So how did so you're talking about your Sons of Mayhem and everything like that. How did you come up with the Judge?
Go ahead and tell the story he doesn't watch.
So what really happened is Big Dick Mountain shot me a text message.
You shut us.
Shout out to
That
text
was
message. Yeah, we
right.
were in the group chat. And he goes, listen, we need to change the name, right? Jacob Lindsay's just, it's not it. It's my shoot name. It's my real name. So, which is fine, understandable. Everybody has, different names. So he was like, he sent me just this list.
Your name's not red.
He sent me this list of nicknames. He goes, figure it out. And I'm just looking down the list and I go, that's the best one here. And it was the Judge. And I said, I'm cool with the Judge. He goes, that was the best one. I'm glad you picked it. I said, cool.
So it was almost like a test, because
Yeah.
even if you picked it wrong, you've been like, no, fuck, you're wrong.
Yeah,
it's
we're going with the Judge. Yeah.
Because I could easily see that too, being a test. Be like, all right, let's see what he
I'm actually going
picks.
to pull up the messages
And
and,
then,
we're going to go through the list of what the other ones were.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What are the failed names?
And right before he went with the Judge, he was like, okay, I think I'm going to go with the Judge. I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, I think I just wrestled a guy named the Judge.
Yeah.
MLW tag team champion guy. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
But it's but like on the things, it's in Spanish, so I'm different. We're good.
No, it's still English.
Here we go.
I follow him on Twitter. He follows me back.
Oh, I slammed him through the mat. I'll follow him.
So this is the list of names:
All right.
the Widowmaker, Demolition Man, the Judge, Big Tex, Mammoth, Bruiser, Death Row, Colossus, Apex, Big Kahuna, and Blacktop Bully.
Oh man, you didn't
No,
want
there
to
was
do Big
another
Kahuna?
one. There was another one.
Where?
It was like the cruiserweight something.
So, like he was like we can call you the Cruiserweight Killer because
Yeah.
like back in the day there was another guy who was called the Cruiserweight Killer because he was a cruiserweight, but he absolutely demolished the entire like cruiserweight division that he was in.
Enzo
He's like
Amore?
we can. He's like we can spin on its head, call you the Cruiserweight Killer, and just have you kill a bunch of small guys. And I was like, hey, you're the one that writes the shit.
Yeah.
Deal with it. I'll do anything. You want to put me in a dress? I'm in. If it's over with the crowd, I'm in. It's just how it is.
I mean, matches like that are actually in with the crowd.
I'll do
Yeah,
it.
look at Tatum Man
Tatum
versus
and
CJ
CJ,
Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my
Perry's.
I don't know who the ref in that one was.
Perry Saturn made a great career.
before I like debuted and everything at training, we always used to mess around and like talk shit all the time. And me and Kirby came up with this other gimmick that I actually kind of wanted to do for a little bit, which would have been hilarious, which was Baby Huey.
Yeah.
To where I was going to wear a diaper.
Oh God.
I was going to shave my head, my eyebrows, everything. I was going to be
that's so
completely
great.
bald, like a newborn baby. And one of like the gimmicks was going to be is I was going to have another diaper with like chocolate syrup in it. And it was going to be called the Stinky Diaper. And I was going to get people in the corner and just pie face them with the diaper. That was yeah, imagine that. And now
Kirby always says the first gimmick is always stupid.
But it would have worked, and it would have got a pop.
It
It would have been
like
great.
the Pokemon trainer.
Richard would have seen it once and it would have gone the same way Psyduck did.
which is another thing,
Well,
another
if we
idea.
would've told him, I think it would have been better.
Another
Kirby
idea
and
I
I-
had.
Balls deep. Okay.
Another idea I had was actually to be Snorlax for him. I was like, dude, just put me in a Snorlax outfit and I'll be his Snorlax. And I'll just be his muscle.
I
I'll
was
just squish
in
people.
for it.
That actually, I probably would have been okay with that. It was better than the side duck you had. So.
Yeah.
I had, like coming into this, like when I first started, like I had so many different ideas of what I could do.
Yeah.
It was that. It was going to be, my original idea was to be Mikey's muscle
Yeah.
for his boy band thing. I would just stand there in the all black, the leather jacket, the glasses, and do not say a fucking word.
Like a roadie type
Yeah.
thing.
And just beat the tar.
I'm dead.
I think Dalton said something.
I'm dead.
So did your brother.
Way better gimmick, honestly.
Yeah, my brother can fuck off.
What the brother said.
He goes, newborn babies have more hair, more eyebrows than you do. Funny about that, actually, is I had a nickname in high school called Skin Brow. Because my eyebrows were very light, you couldn't see them. So people were calling me browless, no brow, just things like that. Just like, I'm like, if you guys are going to call me something, just figure out a fucking name and call me that for good. And I was just like, what about Skin Brow? It was my freshman year of high school. Immediately stuck.
Yep.
Everybody knew. There's 40 Jacobs in this school. It's like, you know Jacob? Yeah, which one? Skin Brow. Like, I know exactly who you're
Yes.
talking about. I liked it a lot, actually. I put it on my letter jacket and everything. It's
I was gonna say it's also your
my
your
all
ads
all my
Instagram
ads on
and all
everything. Is
that,
the Skin
yeah.
Brow. Follow me on everything, or I'm gonna kill you.
He will.
Follow, yeah.
You have to help with all the bodies, don't you? Huh? You have to help with all the bodies, don't you?
No, we have no. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
It's like,
I'll say after we go out there. I don't know if you guys want to talk about that or not.
okay.
You good over there, Jay?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
What's the next question on your sheet?
So, who's someone you want to wrestle dead or alive? Like somebody you would really just love to get in the ring with.
I have a list.
You have an actual.
Look at someone
Did
who
you know
comes
those
So
are
prepared.
cool?
I have a 2020 working goals list that
Awesome.
it's mostly filled out. Actually, surprisingly, I had
Wow.
I had 20 names on it. I'll take that one off.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
I had 20 on the list. I've worked 11 of them so far.
Nice.
Nice.
They were Stephen Kirby, worked him. Red Chambers, worked him. Which was, the plan all along. If none of you were paying attention, I was his third title defense. I wanted to lose that match. We've been in cahoots for months.
Yeah.
So I haven't worked Tommy Prince
I
yet.
love it when a plan comes together.
I've worked Gabe. That was at USWX, not at MPX. Great match. I've worked the Iron Belly. I've worked McClellan. Exodus Prime is on my list. Coming for UX. Tommy Becker. That's probably,
Former champs.
a lot of former champs.
But
But Tommy's probably at my top of my list that I want to wrestle right now. I don't know what it is about Becker. I know exactly what it is. He's fucking good. He's so good. My
He's so
favorite
good.
match to date from MPX is his and Casey's first match earlier this year.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what show it was.
Call your shot.
Call Your Shot. That match was phenomenal. Pre-ACL tear.
Yeah.
That was a live. What?
I was supposed to wrestle Becker, and then he had to go all turn heel.
Yeah.
Like big times. Kenny Omega for sure.
Yeah.
I love Kenny. My big dream as a kid was to retire John Cena. That was my dream. Like, I gotta make it big. I gotta retire that.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Lance, obviously.
Lance Hoyt, yeah, I'd like to wrestle Lance Hoyt. Dead.
Maybe the dead man. I mean, without that tightrope walk you do.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do that. Oh, I want to wrestle Hardakis. Yes, show him how a real old school's done.
Yeah.
Hard Daddy.
Hard Daddy.
That was the funniest thing.
Did you have to do the question mark at the end?
Hard Daddy.
Yeah, no, it's like,
funnier.
well, I saw you do
I
that.
get a little chill when you do it.
It's like, I saw you do that, and it's like, to be perfectly honest, I was quite impressed because, like, you're still so new, and you're doing a move that's like, you know, only a few can really pull off.
Yeah, there was another big man that does lucha that got a little mad when you started doing that shit.
Sky de la Cremosa. Yeah, that guy.
Totally thought you were gonna say Schaefer.
It's funny. It's funny
Another
because
one who's a pretty big agile dude.
so that night I had that match with McClellan where I did all the lucha stuff, and we get to the like when the match first starts. There's the "Jacob's gonna kill you" chant starts. I get to the back, first person there, Sky. First person, he grabs me like this. He goes, "Dude, quit stealing my shit, man! My chants, my moves. What the fuck?" He was so upset. So hopefully one day we'll get to go one-on-one and his knees will be perfectly fine to where we can do all cool lucha
Oh
shit.
no, his age is done. The knees are never gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And give it 5 years, you'll be there too.
Dream match against a WWE or ECW legend. I'm not gonna answer it because fuck you.
Yeah.
Dream match against a legend. Dead Piper. Piper is my all-time favorite.
One of the
Hands
best.
down, period.
Nice.
No one's ever gonna top Piper. Close second is Sean.
Yes.
Speaking of the top rope walk, what inspired you to do that in the first place? I mean, what was it? Just somebody said you couldn't?
Because I
or-
fucking can't.
I know, that's what I was almost expecting.
So,
but-
I'm afraid of heights. Don't like them at all.
I feel like most tall people are because I'm terrified of heights. We're already
Like,
tall
I'm
enough.
not a
We don't
huge.
wanna go more.
It's funny because like before I started training, I hated climbing ladders. Like I used to be perfectly fine. I used to in the backyard. I used to climb a ladder and hang a toy belt in a tree and have a ladder match with a stuffed dog that was like this big. I was literally just have matches in my backyard. And then as I got older and I got bigger, I guess my fear of heights just increased to the point to where I started. I didn't even want to go to the top rope. So one day at training, I hopped up on the top rope. So at the end of training, we have this thing called Big Dumb Shit Hour where we can learn whatever we want to learn. So during this hour, I was just sitting on the top rope. Sitting, went to standing, fully standing, crouching, all this other stuff. By the end of the day, I was like, oh, this is perfectly fine. I'm cool up here. And I was just standing there, and then Kirby goes, now you should walk them. I said, I think I could do the old school. So he came over, gave me a base. I walked him for the first time and jumped down. I'm like, I'm going to start doing it. There it is.
I mean, hell, if there's one way to conquer your fears, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
So, other than the obvious, who else would you want to tag with?
Red Chambers. That's it. I'm just kidding. I've already teamed with Dalton. I would love to team with Dalton again. Mikey B. I teamed with him. I liked it a lot. Want to team with him again. What? It was me and Mikey versus Morgan Mercy and Iron Belly.
Yeah.
On a show, which I thoroughly enjoyed that match. It's one of my favorite matches. What else? Who else? I would like to team with.
Oh, look, our views just like skyrocketed.
Is it really?
No.
It's because he walked out.
Oh shit, they actually did go up.
Patrick asked how long till Red turns on you like everyone else.
First off, Noah left me for dead. Tatum faked an injury to go join the Chili Boys. Kirby retired. Mikey stopped teaming with me at MPX. None of this was my fault.
But things are different now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's like we do need to worry about the injuries that Red's tag team partners have gotten before.
Every one of them has gotten gold. If they got injured, they at least held a championship.
That's true. I mean, even Mikey became the Addicts champion for a while. Dalton says Little Big Planet was the best team.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
he's all but zonked out. He is pissed.
I would like to. I would like to team with Sky. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, your brother says that would be an awesome team. Or scary duo.
Oh, Dalton, Little Big Planet. So me and Dalton had this idea for a tag team called Little Big Planet. It was him and me, just a little guy and a big guy, and basically our entire arsenal of moves was gonna be me using him as a weapon. That was like everything was gonna be me using him as a weapon. Like I would pick him up, slam on people, that, and then one time we practiced it a few times at training. It was for him to body slam me onto somebody. That boy just couldn't get me up there. He doesn't have enough gains. Doesn't have enough gains. Got to get in the gym a little bit there. Hit puberty, actually.
But his last name
you
is
got
Gaines.
it, brother.
He was too busy playing Metroid.
He was too busy playing Metroid. No. But other than Red, the only person I really, really want to team with and actually like be like a full tag team with like matching gear, song, win the titles is Dalton. Dalton is, like they say, a 15-year-old wrestling sensation.
Hey, Mikey.
The kid's good. I mean, at MPX, all right? Me and Mike can do our thing elsewhere.
I was gonna say, are y'all gonna do Out of Sync elsewhere, regardless? Or?
So, Chili Boys. All right, I'm throwing it out there now.
Yeah, might as well.
Me, that guy Red Chambers, and the boy band Behemoth, Mikey B, Out of Sync, are the greatest trio.
You know, if this gets to Kiefer,
or what's the guy? Robert Texoma.
Any of them.
Doesn't matter. Book it.
I don't know.
You will not be
I don't know if
disappointed.
I'm allowed to say this, but I'm going to be at the Texas Contender Series on the 3rd episode or whatever. And if there's any Chili Boys, just put us in a tag team match, please. I've been asking for this match for over a year, and I just want it.
Do you care
I don't
which
care.
Chili
Yeah,
boy you
I don't-
beat up?
No.
I don't care if it's Tatum, JP, that pledge they got that looks an awful lot like Tommy Prince.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but they just.
Tommy Prince hates him.
Yeah. I hate him too.
I don't care if it's Corey O'Neal, his girlfriend. I don't care who it is. I just want 3 Chili Boys in that ring, period. Make it happen. I'm done. I'm out.
I want to see that.
I'm done. Actually, I have to go to the bathroom. I have to urinate. I'll be back.
I have to pick
Get up, Red.
I got to pick up the phone.
I was gonna say this way would be faster, but okay. I mean, you have to go from the camera.
Sorry.
I was gonna say throw it like something.
Not while I'm holding the dog.
Yeah, it's like everything else,
my ass,
whatever.
everybody.
You know, just don't hurt the dog.
Your brother said, speaking of the gym, are y'all two gonna go or not?
I've been going. Recently.
Why did I hate him so much?
He's your brother. You're supposed to.
Older or younger?
Older. Yeah. Although hilariously, he actually kind of looks like James Johnson.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at his picture, it's like because he sits next to us at the shows.
He and his wife, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, he looks like James Johnson to a degree. Just like, because it's like I glanced at him once, it's like, oh, James. Well, James is here. It is James. It's just the other James. Speaking of that, James, we'll have him here next week. That'll be actually pretty cool. We'll get to hear his side of the story on a few things. Well, he told his side of the story on that one on the phone.
That is true.
We'll probably revisit it anyway because
James Johnson.
it's our show. That's what we do.
So we're going down the street, not across, right?
Fuck. I didn't laugh at that. Everyone is loved.
Yes,
Says it on my arm.
Yeah.
I'm actually like impressed you actually got that tattooed.
Yeah.
It's like, and that actually really looks good too.
Yeah, I plan on getting a bunch of flowers all the way around it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
Also, just be wary. If he tries to give you a kiss, he may try to look up your nose.
Phenomenal.
It's a thing he does.
Want to clean up?
Especially with guys.
Want to clean out the little?
He's like, no, she gave away my secret. I don't want to do it now. You awake?
Okay, you gotta
There's
move
that
again.
tail.
All right.
Somebody say James Johnson.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which James Johnson are we talking about? Talking about emo James Johnson?
Emo James Johnson. No, talking about the fact that your brother looks like him.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. And their names are both James.
Yeah. No, I saw him out of the corner of my eye one time and was like, oh, James here. Wait, okay, that is James, just not the one I thought.
Yeah.
Freaking hilarious.
So,
Real question. Where the hell did the prospect champion belt go?
when somebody completes all 4, cashes in,
I
win or lose.
I don't want to
like-
be that guy.
It's like the Money in the Bank, but didn't
like,
you have?
Bitch, you are that guy.
But I'm gonna be
two?
that guy. I'm pretty sure I still have a second prospect title.
Didn't you have 2
I
belts?
think I said that.
I think we have 1 left.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Makes total sense.
Let's see if management agrees with you on that.
They don't.
I mean, yeah. They also,
be-
also
it would
didn't
be-
bring
it would
up
be
the
a-
cash in. You could have
It would be a very good, like, entertaining angle, I would think.
I'll be honest, I was actually kind of hoping, it's like to a degree, that Tommy was going to win and you were going to cash in on him, because that would have made you like super like nuclear baby face right away. But
Can't have that.
No, apparently not. You've got to be the bad guy now.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Although you have gotten better at that
We are
too.
the bad guys.
It's like I really had no idea what you were trying to go for in the beginning, but it's like as you've gone
Neither
on,
did I.
it's gotten, which makes sense. Now y'all definitely have that Shawn Michaels Diesel vibe.
Yep. Which is what it always should have been.
So,
So how's the leather jacket in summer, bro?
So,
It's
fucking terrible.
Couldn't have waited till fall and winter.
no, dude. No, man. Oh, man. No, it's not too bad. It's just, like, once I put the leather jacket on,
Yep.
I can't take it off until I have my match because I won't be able to get it back on.
You know,
Because it's very hot and sweaty and sticky. And
you know,
it's
even Diesel and Sid had a leather vest.
just, I'll get a vest sooner or later. Maybe.
Yeah, the vest look could work for you.
Yeah.
It would.
Just like I said, those sunglasses actually help complete the look.
Yeah.
Jacket
It
or
does.
no jacket, because it makes it takes your eyes and makes them look less expressive. I guess it's the best way I can put that. Y'all getting told off?
I wish.
Yeah, same. I wish somebody was like, you just need to shut the fuck up about this shit. Stop talking.
Oh, they know.
Give it a second. James will probably say it.
I was gonna say it's like when it comes down to it, people usually get messaged before they come onto the show. It's like, okay, do not.
That or they got Dave messaging them during the show. Or trying to call him 20,000 times.
Yeah.
Dave Sagan. What a character.
Yeah.
What a character, man. I'm so upset I didn't get to actually meet Dave. I've been going back and watching a lot of stuff on the
Yeah.
thing, and holy shit, there's always one highlight. Dude, it doesn't matter the gimmick, it's always Dave. Always Dave. Whether it's Impact Player Dave, Emo Dave, or House Sagan Dave, it doesn't matter. It's all good shit.
Yes.
All good shit, Dave. It's
It
all
is.
good shit. So I have a 2022 goal list. My 2023 goal list. One of them is work Dave Sagan in Philly.
Yes.
Nice.
That would be really cool.
Dude, that's a hell of a goal, actually, because that'll get you out in Philly, where some of the biggest indie names,
Yeah.
like in promotion as well as wrestling, are.
Yep.
You get to work.
Might actually look at him.
Back and bot. I don't see that name.
There's that. Work the Rumble.
Work who?
Work the Texas Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually,
I'm gonna win it.
throw some fucking. Yeah, I know you're gonna win it. I'm gonna make sure of it. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Man. It's the goal here.
So
Sean did eliminate Diesel. That's what started the break. Just saying.
Just a heads up.
I was gonna
Just
say, it's
don't watch Royal Rumble 94 and you'll be fine.
like, well, that's actually a good question for Red. It's like, if you're on the quest to get the championship, if Exodus happens to win it, are you looking forward to going against him? Or,
Absolutely, I am. Because if I recall, I have not beat him in singles competition. So I thought I had, but then I had to stop myself.
Well, at the same time,
Let's be fair. How many people have beat Exodus in single competition?
I mean, I beat Barrett Brown. I feel like that's a little harder
That's-
to beat than Edge.
That's true.
yeah. Are you sure? Ooh. I don't know how Exodus would feel about that one.
I mean, Exodus is a phenomenal guy, but like,
He hasn't been the new Japan
but like,
yet,
but
though.
like, but like Barrett Brown.
Yeah, it's Bear Brown.
That's not Exodus's
The
fault.
king of Texas.
Yeah. Oh, for sure not. I thought he was gonna get signed when I first started training.
Yeah.
Him and Kari were like on top of the world for that
Yep.
while.
Mm-hmm. And then somebody else came out and was like, "Oh yeah, we're top flight." Damn it.
Oh, that actually happened? Is that why they stopped doing
There's a
that?
tag team.
In
in Top
AEW, yeah.
Flight, Dante Martin and
Oh,
some
yeah,
of
you're
them.
right.
Yeah, the other guy got hurt.
Yeah.
They stole it.
Red,
was
who
always
came up with
different.
Saturday
Probably
Night Savior, and do
Uh,
you like being hailed more than face?
Sometimes I like being heel more than face. If people would actually boo me.
Stop, Kelsey. Just stop.
I even
Well,
got,
that
I
was
even
actually
got
his
into her.
request, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, but then I got like 3 months later, I got in her face and was like, "I don't need you anymore," and then I made her cry, and then she still cheers for me again. I was like, "Okay, whatever." I'm like,
Now she just doesn't show up.
right? now I get nothing. What was that? Saturday Night Savior. So one of my favorite wrestlers is Seth Rollins, and he did the Monday Night Messiah. So I was like, you know what'd be funny? I'm gonna call myself the Savior, and then
I felt that had a Rollins feel to it, so that makes sense.
and speaking of that, I'll show y'all a picture here in a second. My cousin goes, oh, he's like, oh, and it's on Saturday, so you can be the Saturday Night Savior. I was like,
You're a genius.
yes, I am.
And I'm taking credit for it.
Yeah. But yeah, before. So this was what I was gonna do for the gear, right? Barry Rollins.
Yeah.
It's like stained glass.
Exactly.
Looks like stained glass. and
Yeah,
blah,
that
blah,
guy.
blah.
And it has
And
this
I got the.
on the side of it.
Of course.
You can't do that. Stop.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We're told we cannot do that anymore.
I was gonna say,
because
he's like,
it's
didn't you
too
get told
childish.
no on that?
Yes.
Yeah, but like that's on the side of it.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they look like stained
You,
glass.
you should
There's
get those
me.
made anyway.
I am. I'm gonna get them and wear. Cause I wanted to get these made by the Texas Contender Series, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Jay's making out with a dog.
So
Only on rehab, ladies.
It
and
happens on the show.
can't happen on main lines.
Yeah, I don't bring my dogs to the shows. After the horror stories of Jinder Mahal, I don't think they'd like me.
Don't hinder the gender.
That's right. Under the gender.
We need more questions.
nobody
where
mean
are,
at the
where are
gym.
questions at? Where are questions at? That's what I want to know. Send us more questions. We need more questions.
So okay, now let's go with one of our favorite questions.
Okay.
God.
Where do you? Not that one.
Okay, good.
We'll ask
I'll
that.
I
ask
thought
that
someone
one
said
later.
Ernie. I was like, oh, let me see what he.
Ernie?
No, I thought that's what I thought you said.
Hi. Yes. No. Where do you want to take this? Like, what are goals for you in
So
wrestling? Like,
obviously the goal is to get signed somewhere. Make it big, make a living, so you don't have to do anything else. So you only have to wrestle. That's the goal. That's everybody's goal. They can say it's not, but it is. It's just simple. It's the simple fact. But I am completely content with working a normal job, 8 to 5, my entire life, as long as I get to entertain people. That's really a big thing I'm doing this. Is growing up, seeing wrestling and seeing these larger than life figures on the screen. Like, wow, inspires me to want to do it as well. As long as I do that to one kid in my entire career, I'm completely content with staying in a shopping mart in Bedford, Texas. It's perfectly fine with me. I don't care. But of course, I'd love to, hold a championship high above my head in front of 60,000 people at WrestleMania. Obviously, who wouldn't?
only 60,000? Didn't they get into like the 100,000?
It was a light crowd
Yeah,
that
it
year.
depends.
Yeah.
That was the COVID Tampa Bay year.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna do a duo finisher? Like
We
the
do.
3D?
We do. It's the Mayhem roll, or the Mayhem bomb, whatever you want to call it. It is Kirby's old This Is High roll finisher. He does the roll, I do the bomb. Yes, I slipped 2 weeks ago, but that doesn't matter. And this week I didn't get to connect with it because of stupid Barrett Brown.
I actually thought you handled
Judge Phil.
that. I thought you actually handled that pretty well.
Thank you.
It's because it's easy, yes, people will make fun of it, but when it comes to rope slips, 9 times
Here's
out
the
of
thing,
10, that's
yeah.
not even your
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
That's the rope.
These ropes are so before these ropes that we have now, the nice purple and white ropes, we had these purple ropes, and they were just like cloth tape. These are now electrical tape.
Well, there's
And-
also like 13 layers.
There was like 13 or 14
Some
layers of
parts were, like,
tape on
20.
those ropes.
Yeah.
And so like they were just a different like texture, so it was easier to get a grip on them. Now they're very slick. Like this week, I went for a springboard lariat into the ring, and I busted my ass almost. So basically, I went for the thing, hit the turnbuckle, slipped off the turnbuckle because it was so wet, and I just it's hot in there. It's like 100 degrees in the building, so I just slid off the turnbuckle to the outside, almost landed on Dalton. But it's all right. I got back in and took Bear Brown's head off, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I go to step up for the Mayhem Bomb. Put my left foot on the
We're gonna
rope.
change that name.
Mayhem Bomb? No? You like it?
No.
Oh, we're going to change it, I guess. Somebody said it was good. I think it was our new owner.
I was
But
gonna
it
say,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
okay.
Did he?
Yeah,
I'm
it was
okay
at the
with the
party the
Mayhem
other day.
Bomb. I like the Mayhem Bomb.
So I went to step up on the rope and I slip and fall, and I look up and everybody's like, oh, he fell. So in my head I'm thinking, well, shit. Now I look like a dumbass in front of all these people.
And you did.
So I,
Tatum
so I
Judge
step
Phil.
up on the
Judge Phil.
fuck off, Fred. So I step up on the middle of the rope, give everybody in the crowd the double birds, fuck all of you, hit one bomb. Thought to myself, why not go for another and hit another bomb on Bear Brown? Eat that 50 caliber. How's the shoulder, bud? Just kidding. Love you, Bear.
Yeah.
Please don't chop me again.
I was like, I'm sorry, don't chop me, don't chop me.
Yeah.
You sure you want to do that? But Jake versus the front left corner has been a doozy.
They both were there. That's hilarious.
You realize it's like his job. It's in the
Yeah, I
older
know.
brother contract.
I
The
know.
oldest is
I know.
6.
I know. We used to wrestle all the time, and he used to beat me until I turned like 12, and I was taller than him at that point.
I was gonna say at least you didn't, come out and point to it where no one's there.
Yeah.
You haven't done that yet.
I'll pop the back wall.
Yeah.
Dude, that was when Travis did that. I laughed so fucking hard.
I'll pop the back wall every day of the
Yeah,
week.
yeah. Oh Jesus.
That is actually hilarious.
So always remember though, the first was something.
Oh God. You've been
Dude,
going
I met Sapa I met Sapa one time, and it's the funniest thing ever. He comes to the back, so in the back we have our locker room area, and he comes walking up. I'm like, who's this guy? Never met him. I've only been in this company for 8 months, and that's it. I don't know independent guys before this.
To this day, most people still say, "Who is that?"
So I'm sitting there getting dressed. I go, who's this guy coming up? He looked like a fan. I'm not gonna lie. So I was a little bit on the heavier side, and he had a cast on his left leg. So I'm thinking, oh, he's just some fan. Some Mark want to come get an autograph.
Y'all do Make-A-Wish back there?
I was gonna be that mean. I was gonna be that mean. Okay. But I'm sitting there. I go, "Who's this?" So I stand up. I go, "Hey man, you looking for somebody?" The fans normally go to the front. And he goes, "Oh hi." He introduces himself with his shoot name. I go, "Oh, nice to meet you, man." Like that. I'm like, "Am I supposed to know you?"
Yeah.
Like in my head, I'm thinking like, "Who's this?" He goes, "Oh, you're new here. You probably don't know me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm El Sapo." I go, "Cool," and he just walks away. I go,
Who the was that?
I know-
I love actually in his head he probably goes, "Oh, that's the."
It's funny 'cause,
shit.
like, I
He's
know-
real.
I know who El Sapo is because of the stories I heard from Kirby during training.
Those
and
were
others.
not good stories.
Patrick
great
asked, "Sons of
stories.
Mayhem versus any tag team in wrestling history. Who you facing? The Chili Boys." I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, that's exactly the right answer.
No. Cool.
Okay,
Chili Boys.
okay. Don't get me wrong. Love the Chili Boys, but think bigger. Think like your brother says LOD.
Think
But-
bigger. Who's bigger than the Chili Boys? Any other tag team in Texas? Name them. I don't care. You go for it. No, for real
God,
stuff.
you're gonna have to take the Doomsday. That would suck.
Happens.
So, on a real note, who would you want to face?
Like,
Sean and Diesel, obviously, because we're literally them.
There.
They are literally us.
okay, so okay, we're going that route. They meant like actually.
If you if not joking and everything, who would you actually want to face? Who would you want to as us, as the two of us? Yeah,
I mean,
just say
that's a
it.
good question. I don't know.
Your lap is next.
Come on, motherfucker. Come on. There you go.
I don't know.
So,
Oh,
Okay, what?
Didn't like your lap, huh?
So Sean and Diesel,
guys, what? Sorry, ladies and gents. I think
Jesse and Festus, just because of the theme song. The theme song is revolutionary.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
He met Luke Gallows. Did you bring that up? Did you bring Festus up to him? No, wasn't going to do that.
He has a survival instinct.
Yeah.
Not much of
I
one.
mean, I want to wrestle FTR.
FTR, yes.
Just
FTR
because
is good.
no matter who they're in a match with, it's going to be good.
Yep.
Yeah. Them.
You like
Another team I really liked growing up was Paul and Brian Kendrick.
Yes. Oh, I love Brian Kendrick
Love
so
him.
much.
So great.
Them and also Deuce and Domino. Very
Yes.
underrated tag team. They
do-
were really good.
I liked the Greasers.
They
I
were
thought
really
they
good.
were.
That for me, from 2006 to 2008 was like what I remember the most was like watching wrestling. So like Deuce and Domino, The Undertaker, obviously. Paul Burchill, dude, yes, the pirate gimmick and also just the other ECW gimmick he had. That King Booker, not Booker T, King Booker. Edge, just like SmackDown, because that was the only show I got to watch because it was on Fridays. I didn't have school the next day. My mom was very strict with my bedtime was 8 o'clock. And guess what came on 8 o'clock on Mondays? Raw. So I didn't get to watch it. So I was very upset. Because during the summer, she would let me go to bed at 9. So I had to get to watch the first hour of Raw, and that's it. But so I would always watch SmackDown on the CW or My 27, whichever it was. We get a lot of questions. So Sons of Mayhem.
The original idea for me and Mikey when we did the Out of Sync thing was be like Deuce and Domino.
Yeah. That would have been cool.
So Greg asks, why are we going after champions? What do we have? Why do we want to take out the previous champions? Because it's simple.
It's very simple.
Red got robbed on the 28th. And until every champion in this company is at our feet begging for mercy, we will not stop. It doesn't end with the former champions for the tag titles, the Addicts title, the Prospect title, the main title. It doesn't matter. Because as soon as we know with all the previous champions, we're coming for all the championships. End of story. That's all you need to know.
Kirby was a Grand Slam champion, though. Just saying.
I'm pretty close. I would have been even closer if I would successfully
If
cashed
White
in my
Boy Wonder-
first Prospect title.
Patrick says, rank these four: Steiners, Legion of Doom, the Rockers, and the Heart Foundation.
Oh, that's hard.
That is difficult.
It's hard because it's
That's you,
what are you-
Bubba.
I was gonna say it's hard because what are you going for? Like
Yeah.
technicality?
Technicality,
Okay, yeah,
it's-
probably Hart,
yeah, Hart,
Rockers,
yep.
Steiners, LOD.
Mhm.
If you're going toughness, fuck Steiners.
Yeah.
Steiners, LOD, Hart Foundation, Rockers.
Which version of the Heart Foundation?
I'm assuming
It's
Brett
Brett
Cole.
and Jim.
That's-
Yeah,
that's
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 what I
Foundation.
thought, yeah.
That's that very short time where Owen and Brett teamed.
Yeah, and then you had
Well, I would love to work
Pilgrim,
Owen too.
but-
That's another dead wrestler I would love to work as Owen Hart.
I don't know many people who wouldn't love to work Owen
Yeah,
Hart
right.
if for no other reason than it meant he was alive still.
That's the good thing about all the dead wrestlers. You're never gonna kick out.
You damn right.
Damn it,
You
Patrick.
damn right. I'm putting myself over first. You damn right.
There are times in which
Ranking
we're
the four,
really
yeah.
glad he doesn't have a mic.
Yeah, I know. We got to rank the four. In my terms of I like them, number 4 is LOD. I wasn't a huge fan of Legion of Doom. I just wasn't.
Yep.
I just thought they were kind of on the tackier side. Just big meaty men doing big meaty men things. Slam, boom, pin. Yeah. Can you do a kip up? Can you do a resorte? Can you walk the ropes? No, Patrick, you can't. Sit on the steps and be quiet. It's okay. Love you, Patrick. Thanks for booking me on the show, brother.
I think it might be the
I'm
last
about
time
to
you get
fucking
booked
cry
here.
right now.
So LOD's 4th. The 3rd are the Steiner brothers. I wasn't, I'm young. I'm a young boy. I wasn't really there to like watch the heyday of the Steiners in WCW. But Steiner Math always has a place in my heart. And Big Papa Pumpin' TNA's the shit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So Steiner brothers 3rd.
God, Steiner was great.
2nd is Heart Foundation. I like the Heart Foundation, but the Rockers are number 1 because Shawn Michaels will always be better than Bret Hart, and that's a hot take.
That's not
That's a
not
fucking
really.
shoot.
That's not hard.
We're not in Canada, so it's not that hot.
Yeah, true. America.
see that meme?
Okay,
where
so
the
which
cat-
one of you is Marty?
I'm Sean.
There is no thought to that whatsoever.
Wow.
I'm Sean in the current team. Like,
That's
true.
Is this where the breakup starts?
yes, clip that.
Look at what we bought.
no. I don't think either one. We're not the Rockers.
I mean, yeah,
We're the
you're-
Sons of Mayhem.
You're damn right.
Kyle. We're different.
I'm not the one who posed the question.
Did
That
you?
was that one.
Did you say it?
What?
It doesn't matter. I'm heated now. Okay. It doesn't matter. Hand me the fucking the cherry sours. I want one.
You can have a second one now.
Patrick.
Y'all are Miz and Morrison. You're both talented.
I can agree with that too.
Yeah. I'll take it.
That is true. Since you do like to study wrestling, go watch Steiners in Japan.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
They are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tag team or faction, which is better?
Mama Gaines with the hard question.
Are we talking like faction warfare versus like tag team wrestling, or are we just talking about like just being in a faction or like being in a?
Yeah. I think that.
Let's go both.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, go ahead.
Go.
Both.
I was gonna say it's like the
I'm
last
gonna say
one
faction
was-
either way, but
So for the former, faction warfare is, I think, way better than tag team wrestling. Like, when you have two tag teams that are really good and they gel together, like the Usos and the New Day, they put on classics every time. When it comes to faction warfare, there's so many different elements. This guy versus this guy, this guy versus this guy. Build up for pay-per-views. Shit like that so much better. Look at Blood and Guts.
Yep.
Just absolutely steals the show every time. It's just big multi-man matches are clusterfuck, but they're fun. So that's why I would say faction warfare. When it comes to being in a faction and being in a tag team, I would probably say faction as well, because when you're in a faction, there's more people, to share the load with. And a tag team is just you and the other guy.
That's actually one of the reasons I was a little.
oh yeah, absolutely.
That's one of the reasons I'm actually a little sad that management, the new creative control, whatever, didn't really go anywhere as a faction or anything like that. But
Oh, you're talking like the Kirby Red and
Yeah, we were
Prince
a
and-
whole faction for like 2 weeks.
yeah, it's like you were a whole faction for 2 weeks, and then it split off into you and Kirby,
and then Red, and then not Red. Sorry, Richard was too worried about his son.
His son with Nasty Nick, who we haven't seen in forever.
Johnny just like died.
Kirby took his son. Richard took his son. It worked out fine.
And they left,
Everyone's
they left
fine.
Nash in the wind. It's kind of upsetting. I like Nash. Nick Nash is a good guy.
He's a good
Johnny
guy.
saw that.
Sadly,
You know
he
what?
got
They're-
stuck with Michelon, so I guess Nash was the dad in that one. I don't know.
Johnny decided he got sold a bill of goods and went back and drank with Zero again.
Yeah.
Just kind of, it's like,
Ooh.
yeah. I was gonna say it's like best faction.
Well, we're gonna go for the question before that from
Oh.
Greg. Harlem Heat or JTG and Shad, but never going to happen. Primetime players. Like the Shad JTG's not gonna happen because
Prime
of Shad.
time was great.
I like primetime players.
Isn't
like
that when that
It was yeah, Titus O'Neil and
Titus
Darren
O'Neil,
Young. Yeah,
Darren
yeah.
Young.
And
Who is
Harlem Heat.
now
I like
the
Harlem Heat,
New Japan US Strong champion or something.
Really?
Like that. Yeah,
but JTG and Shad
Fred Rosser or
Gaspar.
whatever his name is.
Yo. That is, I love the primetime players. Not the primetime players.
Oh,
I love them
Crime
too. The crime time, but I would like to wrestle crime time if we could.
Rest in
We
peace,
we
Shad.
we'll like
Mm-hmm.
we'll be in the car going somewhere, and I'll just go yo. It's Shad Gaspar and JTG. It's crime time. Brooklyn.
I was gonna say it's like that's really just that's the ultimate earworm. Not even any music, just
Yeah.
the yo.
And that's one I'm always still kind of shocked at with how good he's gotten, because JTG was always good.
Yeah.
And now he is
Jay
like
the
built.
Yeah, dude,
And
he's
he looks
fucking
great,
shredded.
and he is amazing in the ring. Some of the matches he puts on, I'm
Yeah.
like, holy shit! I remember when you honestly weren't that good.
Yeah.
You were phenomenal. Why is no one looking at you? Like it's crazy.
Well, isn't he now like the VIP champion?
He
No,
was.
He
Right.
was.
Yeah.
Shane
Shane
beat him.
Right.
Shane beat him,
Right,
and
that's
then
one-
they had another match, and Shane beat him
Yep.
again.
That's one of
So
Shane's
now we have
6
the
belts.
winner takes all at the Indie Showcase with Brian
Yeah.
Keefe versus Shane Taylor for like 4 fucking titles or something. Jesus.
Jeebus Crow.
So my brother asked, "What's the best faction of all time?" I want everybody's answers. I'm gonna go last because mine's kind of an oddball that a lot of people don't think of. But whenever I say it, they're like, "Holy shit, yeah."
Well, I mean, for me, I'm gonna say DX. So
Okay.
That's actually what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Ministry.
The Ministry of Darkness.
just ministry or corporation ministry?
Just ministry
Okay.
before corporation thing got.
So I'm a New Day mark. So New Day.
No judgment.
No, New Day's great.
Only positivity, man.
Absolutely.
And pancakes.
Feel the power.
Hell yeah, and cereal. Gotta get those bootios. Because without them, you ain't booty. Mine is the main event Mafia.
Nice.
That's a
From
good one.
TNA, dude.
Yeah.
Sting, Angle, Nash, Booker, and Steiner. Like, jeez. Like, before they added
The
Joe
golden
in.
shovel team.
Yes. Before they added Joe in there, like, those 5. So good, dude.
Chris Fulmer, I love you for that.
What
The oddities.
Oh, dude, the oddities. Yes, hell yeah.
Yes.
Tommy Dean said the New Day.
Oh, look at Tommy Dean. Where you been?
Question is, are you drunk?
No.
Do we have
I have a better question. No spoilers, but is Thor good? Just curious.
Thor, has he seen it?
Of
He
course.
works.
works
He's a
on
manager.
He
movies.
probably saw it last night.
Yeah, like he's a manager
it
in
out?
the theater.
Oh, it's out. It's a fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it tonight. Actually, I'm gonna go book my ticket right now, boys.
Are you actually? I'll go with you.
Yeah, I was like, hold up, where we go?
It's like, fuck, we just got paid today. You know what?
Right?
I have the AMC Stubs membership.
Nice.
You get 3 free movies a week.
Oh, look
20,
at that.
20 bucks a month a week, so you can get 12 movies a month. And if you go to see more than 2 movies, it pays for itself. It's only 20 bucks a month.
Nice. Not bad.
It's phenomenal.
Huh.
It's phenomenal. And you get emails. You get early access to tickets. Like I got to go see the Batman opening night, and
Nice.
I was like one of the first people to get their tickets for the thing. They sent me an email.
That's one of those movies I wish I'd gotten to see in theaters.
It was good. It was
Oh, it's
really
I
good.
amazing.
liked it. I
Loved
liked
it.
it. I saw it like 3 times in theaters.
Yep.
Corey said the doinks have to be up there too.
Okay.
So,
So we've talked about our favorites.
yeah,
Let's talk about the worst ones.
the worst factions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The what?
Dungeon of Doom was pretty bad.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Dark Order.
What?
Okay, whoa.
So glad you don't have a mic.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
I thought I knew you. That's
Wow,
no.
that's rest in peace.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
dude. So I don't get emotional often, but when I do, I look terrible because I cry like a little bitch. That reunion, not reunion, but the like memorial show
Yeah, the special
for
for
Brody
Oh,
Lee,
man.
dude.
I cried like a little girl.
That's the only time I've ever cried watching wrestling. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. That's the
a lot.
first time I've only ever cried watching wrestling. The second time was earlier this year at WrestleMania when Triple H retired and put his boots in the ring. I was there, and the atmosphere, I just started
Oh,
crying. I was like,
yeah.
"This is amazing!"
It's like it was tough watching it because it's just like, okay, you knew it was going to happen, but watching it happen, yeah, jeez.
Tommy, you didn't
But
answer
there'll be
the
some
other
show in
question.
Saudi Arabia, and he'll be back in the ring again. You know how it goes.
Say Dark Circle, shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a homeboy, right?
PCW, yeah.
Greg asked
That was
who.
Tim, APOC, Lance. Who else was in that? There was a couple others. But yeah, the Dark Order, not Dark Order, the Dark Circle.
Greg asked, "Who do you think the biggest heel in wrestling of all time or now?"
That's me.
Yeah.
I would say probably right now, The Miz.
Yeah, I'd agree.
The Miz is
Well, you don't want his cheap knockoff, according to CM Punk.
Oh, MJF.
Yeah.
If he was on TV more recently, I'd say him.
Right.
yeah, if,
That's
yeah
the
that
thing.
and if he
They didn't.
because
To me, they haven't capitalized on it. I don't know if it's because of the Punk injury, and they kind of derailed shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. The whole
I
MJF
don't-
thing now is like kind of pointless.
I don't know if that's like a work or a shoot.
Yeah. Now that they have said nothing about
There's
it,
a
now
lot
I
of
have
things
no
that
Like
were-
idea.
at first, I'm thinking, oh, they're working fucking everybody. This is
Yeah, 'cause
great.
they have,
And
like-
now he has been on TV for a month. I'm like,
And they haven't
what
said
the fuck is
anything.
exactly? What the
Which-
fuck is going on?
And also, just because it happened last night, fucking Christian is killing it.
Oh, dude, Christian,
Christian
yes.
is so great.
Or when he called out Matt.
Oh yeah.
I'll be honest. I thought that was the direction they were going to start taking you, the whiny Christian from back in the day.
Oh yeah, the little CLB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say for all time, Triple H.
I mean, he is the game.
Triple H is like my all-time favorite heel. Like I think the best heel. It's funny because Tommy Dean literally just posted that. Thanks,
Jay
Tommy.
White is pretty good right now as a heel.
Yeah.
And then all-time Shirley, hey, Tommy Dean agrees with you.
Yep.
Honestly, I think if he had been able to, keep going and everything like that, Owen Hart probably would have gone down as the greatest heel of all time.
He could have.
Could have that, or I think he would have gotten too much momentum and they would have turned him face, and he would have been
Exactly,
one of the
that
best
was
baby
the-
faces.
That's what they were trying to do with the Blue Blazer.
That was...
It failed,
I don't
obviously.
I don't Jesus Christ. I don't understand. So
Sorry, I'm in a mood.
when it comes to like wrestling, like booking, like ideas for booking, when you have a really good heel, why like try to change their gimmick and turn them face? Just like let them be the same person, but just like let them be actually like endearing to the fans.
Yeah.
Like it's that easy.
Stone Cold did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Orton did it pretty well.
The Rock did
seamlessly.
it.
I was like, I don't think Orton's changed his character.
No, exactly. He just it's all about who he's going to attack,
Yeah.
and then how he may change a mannerism a little.
He
bit,
smiles more.
but he's the
That's
same.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
He smiles now. He's a face.
Yeah, Scott Hall was a pretty good heel.
Yeah.
I always, and even though it was in the dying days of WCW and people fucking hated it, Jeff Jarrett,
Dude, Jeff.
and even
oh my God.
even in TNA,
Yes.
Jeff Jarrett was
Yes.
pretty good heel.
I always forget about him, and then someone says his name. I'm like, how do I forget about him?
Yeah. J-A-double.
And then I was gonna say,
J-E-double
even
F.
when he was in WWF as the IC champ, he was annoying as
Oh
fuck.
yeah. Everybody lost their mind when China beat him. That was hilarious.
ECW Shane Douglas.
Oh,
One
dude,
of my favorites.
yes.
Fucking love Shane
Yeah.
Douglas.
Yeah. Damn.
Favorite feud of all time.
Ooh.
I mean, for me, it's Sean and Brett. I mean,
That's a good one.
who knows?
Jeff versus sobriety.
Here, sir, you dropped
Oh
it.
my
You can have the crown back.
That's
God damn.
fantastic.
A feud can't be one-sided.
Oh, Jeff Hardy's my favorite wrestler of all time.
You're like, it's okay.
Which is why I'm so mad about it.
Oh, damn. I was just going to say Kane Taker, but that's just, okay.
I'm sure Christian will say that sooner or later.
I was like, didn't they already make that joke with CM Punk?
Shit.
Bray versus the Fiend.
Brave versus. It's an ongoing battle to
that's
this day.
brave
Um,
versus creative.
I was going to say Breaker versus Creative. That's
Yeah.
that's the real feud there.
Actually, Jacob's brother has the best heel ever in the business right there.
Scott Hall.
No.
Bobby the Brain Heenan, yes.
Oh yeah.
I love your brother.
Yeah, I love my brother too. He's
that's a smart man.
yeah. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's why you're not heels.
Yeah. But he's funny enough, probably my biggest supporter. It's funny because I thought it was gonna be my mom, because my mom is one of those just like super happy, just bubbly people who just loves everybody. I love you so much, my baby boy, just shit like that. So, and I was like, oh, like it's gonna be her 100%. No, it's him. He's a fucking mark for me.
So you know what the real feud we need to get started is? James Lindsay versus Chris Fulmer.
Oh, let's go, dude! I will totally have a tag team match with him and Legs. Let's go, let's go. I'm in. I'm in. I'm fucking in.
God, I mean,
But
we have
he's-
to have that crappy redheaded Brennan ref come back.
Yeah, probably.
Absolutely.
Careful,
Chris
careful.
said he's in.
That
Chris
ref's
said he's
dad
in.
is going to kick your ass like he was about to kick Jamie's. Kick Jamie's ass. We'll see.
Chris Foreman said that he's in. My brother said my wife would cheer for Legs.
Who doesn't cheer for Legs?
Yeah, dude, Legs is the shit.
seriously,
I
yeah.
fucking love Legs. Legs
the leg
is
glitter. It's so
yeah.
fucking intoxicating.
and also as a person, Legs is
Legs is
a phenomenal
really
guy.
great guy.
He's the best. Every time he comes to training, I'm like, let's fucking go. It's I love working
I'm,
with him.
I'm hoping that what I had been told is not, still going to be the case regardless. The whole if MPX is done, so is Mr. Legs. I'm hoping that MPX is still here. Can we get Mr. Legs back?
yeah.
Yeah, I think he retracted what that original statement since it was continuing, but I think he's just been busy.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, considering what he does outside of wrestling,
I don't even know what he
he's
does.
literally an
I
accountant.
don't-
accountant.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And not the spicy type.
Not
No,
a
no,
TikTok
he is.
accountant.
I was gonna say, not that we know of. Let's be honest.
he has
That-
way too
that-
much leg glitter.
That
in
leg
it.
glitter, that leg glitter could fucking sell on OF. All right, let's be honest. Just
Chris
damn good
said.
looking
Chris said
legs,
he
okay?
has two. He has two friends: Lanny left leg and Reggie right leg.
Reggie tells
Can't-
bad.
I was gonna say
jokes.
you can't have Reggie in wrestling. It gives a bad taste in my mouth now. So no,
I thought you liked Reggie now.
it's the jokes. I can't. I can't get past them.
So it's like the opposite of Wobble.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh yeah, my brother's a finance guy. Actually, he's a, I believe, double major in finance and, finance and economics. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He works for a car dealership, a really nice car dealership.
Orton and Riddle did the whole test against Gable and
Otis. Oh yeah.
That's the whole match. It's you and your brother versus them and the Scholastic or whatever.
I'm so. I'm so in. We could do like a kind of like the MVP Matt Hardy feud, which I loved so much when they
That
did all
was
these
so
different
great.
things, like push-up competition, shooting hoops, just like who was better.
Pizza eating contest.
Yes, dude.
Or
Box
Triple H
Evander
Scott,
Holyfield.
Triple H Scott Steiner. You know, have a
Oh yeah.
One of the worst storyline feuds ever. So much potential.
there
and
was-
just failed.
Okay.
The executioner, James Lindsay. I'm fucking in. Come to training, dickhead. All right, get good, and we'll make the shit happen. All right.
So I guess that makes you the jury.
The jury's out on this one.
He is.
I'm just that guy.
You're the bailiff, thanks, buddy. Brothers on a pole match. I mean, I fucking in. So wait, is it gonna be me and Lex on a pole and you two fight, or is it me and Lex fighting for you two on a pole?
I think honestly, the addicts would
And do
be
you
more
have
interested.
to get your own brother, or do you get the
The other
opponent's
brother. And also, question: how much leg glitter is gonna be involved in the poles?
This is the retarded
Are the
match we all
poles
need.
heated? Are the poles heated? Are they sanitized? What are they doing on the poles? Are they just handcuff the poles?
So
they dance
this
on the
is
poles.
the match that shuts MPX down.
Let's go! I'm in.
Farewell match.
This is the dark
No,
dark
it's-
match. That way
gonna-
we can't get shut down.
Very,
But
very dark match.
when it comes to whose brother do you get, it's going to be like that whole thing of you got the tag team belts on poles, and whoever happens to get the belts is they're the tag team. It's going to be whatever brother you get down, that's your brother now.
I'm going for Chris.
I was gonna say, Jacob go, and he goes, no, I want that one.
Fuck you.
Better than Judy back on a forklift.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez. Memories you don't want in wrestling.
Wait, what?
So in WCW,
It's falling.
because Vince Russo was booking, he had the
Yeah.
wonderful idea to put Buff Bagwell's mother on a forklift. So it was Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Speaking of things on poles,
Yeah,
what I want
I
to
love this transition. Go ahead.
What I really want to see, because we have all these different match types in MPX.
You
Like
really
we
wanna
have
see.
the
Right?
Texas Rumble, we have the Prison Break match, we have Aztec Warfare. I want to see us do kind of like a feast or fired kind of thing like TNA did, where they have the 4 poles in the ring, they have briefcases, and each briefcase is like a title shot for a different title, and the other one is
Or
gone.
you're fired.
Or you're fired.
Yep.
I love that entire concept.
Wow, that'd be.
I loved the concept. Just in TNA, it was always done so bad,
And it was
because
so like
whoever got fired had already been announced on the internet or even on the show itself. Hey, they're gone in 2 weeks. Well, I was like,
Yeah.
well, gee, I wonder who the fuck got the fired briefcase.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Like, that's
MPX
fucking dumb.
is better about that.
Oh yeah.
Regardless of what some people seem to think.
Which I guess, okay, put yourself in the wrestler's mindset. Do you really want to grab a briefcase knowing that you might be fired?
Yes.
well,
'Cause you also might get a title
yeah,
shot.
exactly,
Yeah.
and exactly. And
I'm gonna grab all the briefcases.
like obviously, like how I would do
I'm
it
a
is if
double
I
down.
if I was booking the shit, I would obviously have the person who I knew was having to leave for other reasons, or they're doing this, doing that.
Getting signed
Obviously, getting signed somewhere else. Who it doesn't matter, but like have them obviously go for the fired briefcase. Obviously.
Or you just do
But
the
then-
come back in a mask 2 weeks later thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Miz did,
Curry
which was
Man.
really that I love the Curry Man.
Oh, it was great.
Holy shit.
Daniels is a great
Yeah,
talent.
yes. But like have the other 3 briefcases just be actually like no one knows what they are.
Yeah.
And have the wrestler like, oh, just actually go for it, and like when you actually reveal it, it's a complete fucking mystery. No one knows.
Well, and that's the thing I
was-
loved.
yeah.
There was one, and I forgot who it was, but I loved how the person who won the tag one he was a singles guy. He didn't
Yeah.
have a tag partner.
Yeah.
And then just randomly they put together a team and it worked. And I can't remember who it is right now, but I was
I
like,
think I
that
know who
was
you're talking
brilliant.
about. Yeah.
I actually had an idea at one point of, it's like you have 4 corners pole match in
Yeah.
which the tag titles are in 2 of them. and it's a scramble match with a whole bunch of just random guys. And whoever
That'd be
comes
cool.
away with the belts and
Just like a bunch of singles competitors.
yeah,
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
or half a tag team. You know,
Yeah,
something like that.
that'd be really funny.
Well, and that was because we talked about it with Richard.
So that way we end up with Hardakis and DMG as the tag team champions.
That would be phenomenal.
but that was
Darling
like
would carry that team.
Like we talked with Richard, one of my favorite things, and he hates it because it was executed poorly. But Lethal Lottery, fucking love that in WCW.
Yeah.
Where it was just a bunch of mixed people doing their faces heel, didn't matter. Tag tournament, then they went on. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. But the idea of the Feast or Fire at MPX, we could make it a ladder match too. Put one of the briefcases, 5 briefcases.
Oh,
one
yeah.
up
Like how
on
they
that.
did the
Had the
Squid Games ladder
prospect.
match.
Yeah.
Had the prospect, all that other shit.
Prospect
Sounds like
tag,
you know
MPX addicts, and Fire.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
gonna. I don't
another
wanna
cool thing
say
is what
anything,
you could
but I
do-
did win the first ever Squid Games.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Wonder which one he'd get.
Yeah.
Award?
Yeah, I got to wrestle Kirby on Christmas or whatever it was. Or
Yeah, it was
the
Christmas,
week before
yeah.
Christmas.
What wasn't there another part of that you didn't get?
What was the other part?
Oh, I wanted to wrestle
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
I'll get it soon.
Yeah.
Baseball
He's
season's ending
he's
soon,
busy.
isn't it?
Yeah. Which is funny because I was hoping that we would do another Squid
but-
Games.
But look who won.
I was hoping we would do another
Shitty
Squid
wish.
Games.
I mean-
Win.
Yeah.
Better than MPX women's title, right?
You know what? We're getting season 2 of Squid Games. Can we get actually another Squid
I
Games?
wanted
show?
us to do another
Season
Squid
2 is
Games.
not out yet.
Yeah.
Let season 2 air. Let them watch it.
I mean,
and then
the-
recreate it.
From the original plan, when Kirby was still there, obviously, he said because it did so well with the fans and that he wanted to do it next year, but obviously he's not here, so I don't know if he will.
No,
Well-
it was amazing.
Yeah.
It worked well. The matches were cool. It also wasn't that like the first time we saw Mason Price, or was it?
He
There was a couple we saw. It was like first
'Cause
time
I was
seeing him.
supposed
I was
to-
like,
Yeah, no,
okay.
it's like actually there was a whole bunch of the rookies got into that.
Yeah, Nick
not even
Nash,
just the
Morgan
rookies, but I
Mercy.
mean,
There was.
there's-
Because in before that match, me and Mason were supposed to wrestle in August, but then we ended up not being able to, and he wrestled somebody else on the card. So that was like his
yeah.
second or third time.
Yeah, I would love to do it because I already have my wish picked out, but I can't do it anymore.
Can,
is
can,
to,
can we get a
wrestle
new
Brent
face man
McKenzie.
though? The last one,
Oh yeah.
hard to understand.
yeah. Honestly, they should have just had, it's like since he was wearing a mask anyway, they should have just had a voiceover.
Yeah, just it pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that after the fact.
Yeah.
we probably should have done that.
You know, in hindsight,
Maybe. It's like after the first promo, I'd have been
Especially,
like,
like,
this isn't working.
waiting to cash in the prospect title. In hindsight, we should have waited a little bit.
I mean,
Should have waited for the champion to be more down, right?
I hit him with the sledgehammer,
I mean,
the
you know.
title,
Prison
the
Break
kitchen
was,
scene.
Prison Break was
It's-
literally just the next show. Could have waited a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, no comment. I have a second prospect title.
Yeah,
Okay, I
exactly.
don't care what anyone says. Richard, don't.
Seriously?
Richard,
Seriously,
please
you-
continue to book me.
So after the purge, the second prospect title's making an appearance.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like you need to grab that belt and just start coming out with it just regardless.
Yeah, like I still have this one, boys. So I'm coming for whoever.
Ass beat.
Oh yeah, you would.
Would it be funny?
You know what? I'm in. Gotta catch me.
Oh, geez, isn't it?
you are pretty fast. We saw, you run
9
away.
o'clock.
You ran
It's
away. in
only 9
Squid
o'clock.
Games.
We're going all night, ladies and gentlemen.
9 o'clock.
We're going all night, ladies and gentlemen. Show don't stop at 9 o'clock.
All right, Kyle, this is all you. Bye. I can actually leave now.
Thought it was your show.
Yeah.
Well, nobody
my
wants to
show now.
see me.
It's my
apparently,
show
so
now.
y'all have fun.
I run this fucking ship.
This is
Get the zoom in right here.
You
This
can't
is the
zoom
new
in.
show.
I want you to zoom in.
Damn it, we
I mean,
can't
production
zoom in.
footage-
Hey,
Can't-
someone clip this
Clip
and zoom
this
in.
and zoom in.
Okay.
This is our show
This
now.
is our show now.
We run Rehab.
Rerun. Yes.
Are you just gonna repeat everything I
Yes,
say?
that's the funny part.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the joke. God damn it.
Patrick sucks.
Patrick sucks.
J.A. sucks.
J.A. sucks.
Kyle's okay.
Kyle is okay.
Who else sucks?
I don't know who else sucks.
Yo mama.
Yeah, your mama
Oh, we're
sucks.
zoomed in.
Are they zoomed in? Oh, yes! All right.
Let's go down the list.
All right, all right.
Tommy Prince sucks.
Dalton Gaines sucks.
Gabe Wilder sucks.
Gabe really sucks.
He ain't built for war.
He
He's
ain't
built,
built-
for the buffet.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. The tag titles?
Ours. No one else's. We're coming for him, boys. You can leave Hilda at the house along with Big Daddy Dick. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Dick Mountain. Daddy Dick Mountain. Leave him at home.
We're coming for this titles.
Yeah.
Tatum Manning, he's coming for that title.
I'm coming for that title.
Tommy Prince, I'm coming for that title.
Yeah.
Settle down, Harlan.
Just make
Exactly.
sure you don't say certain words.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude.
Booker could get away with it. You can't.
Hulk Hogan. No, stop.
Tommy Dean sucks.
Tommy Dean sucks.
Mikey B sucks.
Matlock sucks.
Rat. He's a fucking rat. Look at him. He looks like a rat.
He looks like
Who else sucks? Jason Silver sucks.
Scott De La Cremosa sucks.
Sam Stackhouse. He's a cool guy, but he sucks. Aaron Eagle sucks.
Casey Clay.
Clay
Sucks.
sucks. Coming for you, Lou Jing.
Coming for you, Dylan Smasher sucks. Lou Jean.
Who else sucks? Prince Alexander, I beat you in the ring. You suck.
You suck.
Who else have you beaten? Barrett Brown.
Barry Brown.
How's the shoulder, buddy? You suck.
Who else? Chili Boys.
The Chili Boys! You suck!
I love how that's y'all's Tommy Dean.
Okay, I think we can go ahead and end it there. Make sure you have your tickets for tomorrow night at Red River Wrestling and for Saturday night for the Condemned, because it's the show before The Purge. That's going to be incredible.
For the Purge.
Yeah.
You know, Saturday night is looking very tempting for the Sons of Mayhem. There's a lot of ex-champions on the
that's
show.
gonna be pretty incredible.
A lot
We'll
of
see how
prey.
that goes.
So who knows what will show up and what we'll do. Tune in Saturday,
Yeah, definitely.
8 p.m.
Keep it kayfabe, wrestling fans.
I hate you, Tommy Dean.
Yeah, you're going to.
Mark out.